king on his throne, but now he faces a foe he cannot fight. Terminal stage 4, stealing his light. Through the rift's chaos he bravely soared, now battling shadows behind the closed door. Oh Nico, your legacy will stay in the hearts of gamers. You'll never sway. Through laughter and tears, memories ignite. You'll never be forgotten in the league's bright light. From AP vehicle plays to epic barren steals, Nico's prowess, it's what appeals. But as the battles rage within his own soul, he faces a fate beyond control. In the world of League, he'll always be a legend, a hero for all to see. Oh Nico, your legacy will stay in the hearts of gamers. You'll never sway. Through laughter and tears, memories ignite. He steps on the stage with fire in his eyes, shifted to life on the ADC roll, a legend to behold. He's got the skills, the stories to be told. He's twist on his nasty, jumping in the fight. Enemies flee, they can't keep up with his might. He takes no prisoners, he plays to win, carrying his team through thick and thin. Insane on the rift, he's the one to see. Shipwrecks, the legends say players free. With SF by his side, victory will be won. The epic rock star in the league is number one.
Back with the weak mouth fight, rocking the top lane. When the game's going bad, he's the one to bring the pain. Higher elo than Sark, he's got skills that can't be beat, saving his team from defeat. Watch him take a seat. He's got insane gameplay, blessing everyone with his style, dropping notes like bombs, making the enemies reclaw. Rock solid defense, nobody can break through. Burst the MVP, there's nothing he can't do. Bird with the weed mouth fight, taking over the game. Higher hello the sock, he's got fortune and fame. Rock solid plays, leaving his enemies in awe. Burst the king of the rift, breaking every law.
In the world of League, where legends rise, I've broken faced a challenge, no surprise. Boosted allegations, they hung in the air. But how Vulcan spirit refused to despair. Through the trials and the tribulations, our Vulcan stood tall, no reservations. With determination burning bright, they fought through the darkness towards the light. Oh Vulcans, you conquered the storm, rising above, your spirit transformed. Boosted allegations, they're now in the past. The Vulcans triumph. faced the doubters, they faced the hate, but of Vulcan's resolve it wouldn't abate. With each defeat they found strength anew, learning and growing their dreams in view. Through the struggles and the strife, of Vulcan found their path in life, with perseverance as their guide. They conquered the odds with nothing to hide. Oh, Vulcan, you conquered the storm, rising above, your spirit transformed. Twisted allegations, they're now in the past. A Vulcan's triumph, it's destined to last. No longer bound by the weight of doubt, a Vulcan's victory, it's what it's about. They've proven themselves against all.
Listen up, it's time to set the record straight. Dreamy, ain't no time to wait. A Vulcan thought they could escape, but they're in for a shock. No contract in hand, Dreamy's gonna unlock. Nickel carried the weight, that's the truth, no lies. While a Vulcan just stumbled, caught up in their own ties. Dreamy's the real deal, the king of the rift. In the courtroom showdown, he's gonna uplift. Dreamy's gonna win, it's just a matter of time. The Vulcan's gonna pay up for every single time. No contract, no claim, it's all in the air. Dreamy's the champ, he's gonna declare. A Vulcan, you thought you could slip away clean, but Dreamy's got the proof, he's coming out mean. No shady deals, no underhand plays. Dreamy's gonna win, it's just the way. Nickel carried the team, that's the hard truth. While a Vulcan just tagged along, living in the sleuth. Dreamy's the master, he's got the skills. In the courtroom battle, he'll pay the bills. Dreamy's gonna win, it's just a matter of time. The Vulcan's gonna pay up for every single time. No contract, no claim, it's all in the air. Dreamy's the champ, he's gonna declare. So let the gavel fall, let justice prevail. Dreamy's gonna win with a So let the gavel fall, let justice prevail. Dreamy's gonna win, let go. In the depths of the jungle, where beasts are free, stands a master of arts.
disaster appeared on.
Like we are.
Hello.
Okay, hello, assalamu alaikum, hello, assalamu alaikum, hello,
We are
assalamu
back
alaikum,
once again. We are
assalamu
back
alaikum.
once.
Okay.
After so long, we are back, guys.
It is
Sorry
a
for
pleasure.
our production team. They are not paid, so
Our
it's bad.
time. I got the warning 5 minutes before we start. Not my fault.
Okay, mega randoms against turbo randoms.
Yeah, there
And
seems to
who's-
be a little bit of a production. We have two bands, Aatrox and Brand, coming in already. We have no idea which team is which. Production team work.
No idea
Get
either.
on the job.
I have absolutely no idea either, but
We will see. We will see, guys. We will see. If we see Draven, we will know that that's Peach Fish.
Make your predictions. Which team?
Okay. Peach Fish is red side, I think.
Make your
Peach Fish-
predictions in chat. Who is what team? Turbo randoms versus mega randoms. Who is
I mean,
who?
guys. To be honest, I think when we saw the blue side band, the Draven, I think we know that, Peach Fish
Oh.
Esports is red side because
They are.
because Nico will never ban his champion.
Yeah, no, there is no way. It
Nico
must
will.
be
Bro, like,
There you go.
the Lånehajarna on the blue side here, and Peach Fish, our lovely team on the red
wait,
side.
what's translate for their name? I will not call them that.
Translate. I mean, if you can translate that to English, it will be something along the lines of taking up a loan sharks. I don't know. Like,
Holy fuck.
yeah, it doesn't really translate that well. If anyone in chat can help us out, how the hell would you even do that? It looks like the first pick here is gonna be Azir. We know nothing of the enemy team. This was put together at 5 minutes before draft started here, so we have no idea who even the enemy team is. But we're optimistic about how this is gonna work out. We have a Kino on the analyst desk, and then we have Dr. Tren on the production. Production struggling a bit right now.
Bro, I'm working my ass off here. Hello.
Figuring it out how to do basic productions, and it's gonna be a Senna for our Peach Fish. We've seen that in prior games as well. And
You know what
Zaya
will-
and Rakan, classic combo.
Guys, you know what will be funny thing? If Peach Fish is blue sides.
Yeah, it would be amazing if it was. Production team needs to change those.
It will, but no. It's,
I have no idea.
Okay, it's good. I think it's good.
I think it's correct.
I think
Probably.
it's correct.
Yeah, well, they're mega randoms versus turbo randoms, still not
I
the
mean,
correct
both
names,
team,
but we're
both
getting
team
there.
randoms.
Looks like a
Yes.
Serath as well.
Wait,
Now,
who's
I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I've never been higher ranked than gold, so I know nothing of this game. I've been playing it for many years, so I don't know what's going on here. Kino, can you help me out here?
I mean, I'm Emerald Heartstock. I don't know what can I say more, but
The lowest
Sure.
elo casting staff ever. We need to get chicken on this shit or something. This is
Trent,
too
Trent,
good chicken
Trent,
inside.
Trent. No, wait, Trent, what elo are you, bro?
I am a challenger at heart.
Yeah.
I'll just stop keep it there.
Questionable challenger from Trend there. I don't believe he is. I believe we probably have
I was challenger rank 1 on hidden Bosnian server,
yeah, me too. I was in challenger #1 in Kazakhstan server. Trust
Yeah.
me.
But have you seen
But
my map
that
fight?
server
Have
was
you
hidden
seen
as
it?
well.
I don't think so.
I know. I heard something about Trent that he was like rank 1 in Turkmenistan, bro.
Not wrong. That was
You know?
it was a past me. Back when I did a trip to Turkmenistan to hit rank 1 on the Turk server.
On
Ended up
Turkmenistan
with-
server.
Ended up with 2 midgets and a bag of coke. It was a good
Oh
trip.
wait,
I remember that.
This
Yeah.
Senna is for awoken. Holy moly!
Here we have the Callista. Is that from Nico? That it probably is.
Or they are flexing Kalista to support, with Awoken playing Kalista support, you know.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
Maybe some carrier tactics, you know.
Now, I do know that Nico is a beast at Kalista, but I do see the Kalista support Senna ADC here. It's been a classic pick we've seen throughout the division here as well. But I mean, we're no experts. We got a combined LP of probably low Emerald, so I mean, there's
I mean, I have not 18 LP right now. I don't know. Like,
18 LP. That'll do. That'll do.
That's
That'll
okay, I
definitely
think
do.
no yoke. No yoke, no yoke. What Peachfish do now? They pick Poppy now, and they counter a whole enemy team. If they don't pick Poppy, they're inting.
All right.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, I agree.
I mean, let's see. Will this be coach diff or not?
Now, I definitely hope you guys enjoyed some of the banger songs that were on before
let's go.
coming on to draft here. Oh, there is the Poppy, a beautiful counter pick there.
We will see. We will see now. I think Poppy should be going top, to be honest, and let Love to play jungle. Seju. But I think both can work. Seju top is fine into Zac, I think, but Poppy like can counter his jump.
Absolutely,
Poppy-
there is no
and legit
engage as
Poppy-
long as that Poppy is
Yeah,
sitting
true.
on the team there.
True. And Poppy cannot be ganked, to be honest. Because like
Definitely
if
would
Lee
be
wants to Q or jump or ward into her, I mean he will just be cancelled, you know?
Absolutely. Now we got a Celtic Malo in chat. Let's go Peachfish. Absolutely, my friend. Let's
Absolutely,
go
bro.
Peachfish.
I mean
We're,
sadly,
Let's go.
There's a
sadly
bit of a
news-
problem with being Peachfish Esports and casting a game. We're always going to be a bit biased, but we got to give credit where credit is due, and we hope that, you know, people from the enemy team is as well joining us here on this fine evening.
I just have to say it's really sad that both Peachfish Esports they trolled their playoffs. And yeah.
Not a good year for
Not-
Peachfish, but there's always
Yeah,
a next year.
Peachfish Esports, they trolled their playoffs. Peachfish Foof, we trolled last day. Actually, I trolled. That's okay. That's fine. That's for humans as well.
Absolutely. Now,
But we win next year. SLE and SOL, we are coming.
Might have trolled the playoffs, but holy shit, that SoundCloud is bussin'.
yeah, we're probably producing better songs than
Riot
plays.
Company.
But you know, we're
We have-
hoping this match something will happen here for Peachfish.
To
that
be
will,
honest, I think Riot should use our songs for Worlds and MSI as well.
That
now
sounds
I
about
would
right.
vote for that.
Because
Not that anyone would know who Awoken is, but it will probably do.
or who Shipix is. Who is Love Temple King?
Now you gotta tell me, Dr. Trent. I haven't gotten all the titles out there. What are the banger titles you got for those?
We have some really good ones. For example, Sook's Addiction. We have Awoken Gap. We have
Awoken Gap, yep.
Some other good ones like Love the Tempo King.
Mm-hmm.
So just check out the SoundCloud for some more bangers.
Don't forget best song ever.
Keno
Keno
the
the
Inter, bro.
Inter.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I recommend all of you checking out the SoundCloud. There's some banging.
But don't
songs.
worry. Next split, guys. Next split. I will get to the Smite God song. Trust me, I will get that song.
Well,
Next split. I'm preparing
Kino?
my smites.
I got a question for you. Since you're the only one here who has any LP above, gold, then who's winning the draft here?
I mean, to be honest, if Poppy wasn't picked here, I will say blue side. But since Peachfish picked this Poppy, I will say blue side. Blue side. Red side is winning now. Sorry. I didn't smoke, so I'm a bit like confused right now.
I think you did. I think you
Questionable statement there at the end, but I do agree. Poppy definitely will be a big player in this match. Hopefully, Peachfish can utilize that Poppy during the fights and make the best out of it. Sometimes you see side laners may end up in the wrong position or pushing in either side lane, but we'll see. I hope hopefully that Poppy can peel and defend their ADCs and damage dealers to really make an impact on these fights coming up.
I mean, I agree, but to be honest, it depends where Poppy goes. We still don't know.
Yeah, absolutely. We still don't know anything, to be honest.
Yeah.
Now we're just waiting for the spectate. The spectate.
Yeah,
waiting
there
timer
has been some
delay.
issues with the drafts, so it's some technical issues. But we will be right in to the games when they're ready.
What technical issues?
Some lobby
mean-
crashings and good such things like that. But we might.
You know, we always try to maintain a professional attitude here at Fish Esports, and sometimes, you know, it's a bit hard when you're down 4 bags of Coke, 2 bottles of lean, and
Okay,
4
okay,
beers.
King. That's not for, you know, public.
That's true.
You know-
I think I'll just cut off the casters there before we say anything more incriminating.
Probably
Yeah,
smart. Probably
I
smart.
think
Play
we
some
just go-
music.
we play some
We
music
will
now.
be back in no time.
He's gonna declare he's paved the way. Have despair, just follow the empire. On the boys come fast, the songs chase his victory's ties. Till the rush, the thrill of the game. But deep down inside he knows it's not the same. Oh sucks, it's time to break free from the chains of addiction. Can't you see? Let it be fun, let us take it slow. It's time to find balance to regain control. It's time to find balance to regain control. His friends reach out their warriors gear. Socks battles deep when they're hungry fair. He shrugs them off with a casual jest. When it's on he knows he's not at his best. Just breaks the glory, social life fades. As lead to Susan, innocent himself, it begs us to fight. But he's too blind to see the flickering light. Oh sucks, it's time to break free from the chains of addiction. Can't you see? Waiting to find, but it's taking slow. It's time to find balance to regain control. It's raising our knowledge to regain control. In the heat of battle where warriors clash, there's a player named Kino leading the match. Hard-hitting games with no remorse. In the jungle chaos he's off course. Worse than socks is drinking his jungle strife. Kino's moves, they're a brave slice in life. But amidst the chaos, there's one who stands tall. Calm on the carry, never to fall. Kino's in hard in the fires of hell. But conquers light and breaks the spell. In the middle of chaos, where darkness reigns, karma's strength it never wanes. Through the twisted jungle, Kano roams, leaving chaos in his darkened domes. His moves are wild, his choices dire. But karma's right, he lifts us higher. In the middle of battleground, working as well. Karma's power casts its spell while the rest may falter in the narrow abyss. Karma's lights are saving kiss. Kano's ending hearts. Kano's aim hard in the fires of hell. But Karma's light, it breaks the spell. In the
still SLE players here, okay? But you know what's the difference between these two SLE players? One is in playoffs and one is not.
Well, we are now in loading screen, my friends. We're now in loading screen, getting into the game. We have now gathered our troops, and the Chicken and Shipex is now in the caster couch, ready to give us some informational insight into this beautiful match happening this evening.
I was playing the Awoken
expert
first by
analysis.
accident. Oi, oi, oi. Don't think about that. We're going into game, guys. Finally.
I'm
We're
ready for
going
the
in.
dictator top cap.
Now tell me,
Who is-
boys, Chicken and Shipex, do you got some inside information on this match coming up here? Do you guys have some technical insight?
I believe if blue side don't get too far behind, the draft will come out ahead, I think. The Poppy
Alright.
pick, it's stopping the Zac, stopping the Lee Sin and the Rakan. It's a good pick.
Azir as well. Azir has dash as well. You forgot about it.
Oh yeah, Azir too, yeah.
Yeah, with good positioning from Poppy, it will be impossible to deal with the range of Seraph Senna as long as they're not behind.
I mean, to be honest, no joke, I think I will love more Poppy in jungle here
Oh,
than top lane, but top lane is fine as
some
well.
technical difficulties. I'm sorry, guys.
Download fail. Something
We're
failed to
back on the
download, brothers.
Classic LEC production issues.
You
This
know,
time it's not my fault. It's the stupid
Yeah.
management.
Surely
They
it's not
had
your
to
fault.
fire some of the production stuff, we're sorry.
yeah, I had a talk with HR. They were not happy with some of the production staff. Done too much drugs, and now, you know, we're just left with one guy.
They funneled all
To be
the
honest-
funding into to the studio albums. I don't know. I'm sitting here working overtime, man.
No,
No,
they're trying to make money off the songs.
I think Trend did spend more time on making that playlist than doing anything else.
It took about 2 hours per song. Then yeah, probably.
Bro, we were cooking good.
Bro was making songs like 3 days in a row.
But why? The client just won't load. We might have some issues.
We might not have stream though.
Okay, we're in.
We're
Okay.
in. Gotta switch that scene up so we can see the game. Oh, perfect. Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah,
Here
and
we
zoom
go.
out camera. Thank you. Yes, and put like yeah.
Scoreboard.
Boy,
Chat dog.
objective. No, we don't need chat, bro. We are not NA,
Yeah,
bro.
we're getting chat. There you go. Good.
We are not NA. We are not NA.
We
we
don't
need
have
chat.
APA in the game.
Oh. Okay,
probably gonna be some
I
funny
have to
chat
say,
from
I have to say,
30 seconds until minions
Vile's name is really cringe. To be honest.
Who do we have here? We have Fish for Susan in top lane with the sack. Then we have Thunan,
Thunan.
Lee Sin jungle.
We have Elio.
with
Azir.
the Azir mid. The
Oh, no.
Valdai.
Valdai on 80s carry as Zaya and Blueberry Gun, not Gum. He's I don't know what this guy is like. I don't know. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that word, but okay, I will not.
In the
It's-
bot lane.
In the bot lane and on
Hello.
red
You
side.
harass? Okay, plus
Oh
one.
my god, I came back with dinner perfectly.
We are on cast, by the way.
We're in the
okay,
casting couch.
okay. And,
The
and
casters have dinner. Let me repeat.
It feels more like a
No.
watch party than a casting couch, but here we are.
The cast.
Looks
okay,
like
Nico going aggressive, probably winning those fights.
Nico
Those
briefing?
straights. Okay, bot lane is enemy bot lane is fucked.
Yeah, it looks
looks
like
like-
we might need to play the Awoken allegation song because he's not beating them.
No,
Yo.
not yet.
Okay.
if Awoken gets first blood, then play it. We see Nagi actually like say Shiro. I don't know, some anime fan, probably. Victoria loses trade here because
Heavy
of that level up.
trading on the top lane.
Okay.
Dictator in
okay.
the top lane. Subbing in
Dictator.
for Morgan.
Okay, I think Zach has better trades here because of his blobs. His
Absolutely,
passive. He
and it
should
looked
come
like
out
it's gonna
top
be a
side.
first
Oh,
blood right
yeah.
here.
Top gap, top gap.
No, first
top
game.
gap.
First, he's subbing in. He's a
No,
bit
no, no, no.
nervous. I would also be
That's
a bit
the thing.
nervous.
That's the thing about that sack in the top lane. The sustain there is just, even to experienced players, it's a lot to deal with. And
To
we
be
see it
honest,
coming out.
I think Peachfish will lose because there's no Morgan, you know? Sadly,
Might be a
there's no Morgan.
possibility here, but at least there is a Poppy pick. At least, hopefully, they can utilize it later in the game here and not fall too far behind. Maybe now Vector will respect the sustain and the damage from Sack and maybe just farm on the turret for the rest of the game.
We see some aggressive warding here by blue side, and we see that Sejuani now finishing her clear and maybe looking to gank bot lane as it is pushing into Peachfish. And
Definitely something here. Looks like a counter gank is also.
It's not pushing anymore, and it's looking like a 3-man fight in bot lane. We love those. Happening quite yet.
No, it doesn't look like they can get off anything as they're under turret too far. And it looks like both Sejuani and Kalista are gonna go back to base, get a little reset, while Lee Sin walks up the river and also takes maybe his reset. No, he engages on Serath in the mid lane here, and he gets the Q on him and gets absolutely destroyed on the turret, returning fire, while Poppy engages top lane with those trades with Zac. Seems to be a bit more favorable for Victor at this moment here.
To be honest, I didn't expect Poppy to go corrupt potions. I thought I thought that that item is like gone now. Oh, like it's not anymore in the game. To be honest.
A lot of Poppy players like to go corrupting potion because the other two Doran's items, they don't do that much for them.
He's gonna be engaged in the mid lane, absolutely failing it with a missed Q. And continue to trading in the top lane.
Yeah, bro, try to trade this Zeg, bro. Okay.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage coming out there.
But he will heal because of his bubble guns on the ground.
And it's really like support's gonna meet each other now at the Drake. Are they gonna put it over?
Definitely gonna start the Drake here with the Cryo in bot lane.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sejuani starting the Drake here. Let's see how they fight this out. They might respect it and give, but yeah, absolutely, they're going to respect it and give. There's well, first dragon goes to Peachfish then.
Okay, not bad, not bad.
They really worked on that prio, getting it down on the bottom and securing that first dragon.
Playing their tempo really well.
He's known as the Tempo King.
Okay,
first.
okay.
Oh.
They didn't really practice E-Smite combo, but okay.
Oh, that's not needed. That's not needed where Peachfish is going.
This is gonna be a fiesta.
Lee Sin seems to be ahead in CS a lot though.
Yeah,
think
oh,
about that.
absolutely, a huge.
It's almost double the
CS
CS Lee.
Ooh.
Can we see the gold? Or we reach to? How can
Do we have the
not?
technology? Crap.
We have the
Yes, we have
technology.
the okay. He's,
Oh
he's
my
ahead 300
God,
gold.
Ooh.
It's 300.
Okay, but in the
yeah,
top
already.
side, the top side is very far behind. I think past the laning phase, Poppy should have more impact in team fights. Though.
This RS going well now.
Yeah, he should have because he will just like cancel everyone.
It's just the laning phase Zac should be. It's kind of hard for Poppy to do anything. He can't bully him out of lane or anything.
It looks like Peachfish really
Zac.
just want to shove them in here constantly, but Lee Sin now on his bot side. Maybe
Seraph
looking to
looking for
gank
ult.
them if they keep it up. And
Oh,
Seraph
here comes the engage as well. And Serath is going to ult down and get a lot of damage into a kick.
three.
Is he gonna get
Seraph
the-
roam
he's-
really helping out there.
that Sarah ult was really
No,
doing
oh
a
my,
lot of damage.
Nico, actually, you know what happened? Nico actually baited Lee Sin Q here.
And
Okay.
Sarah there flashing as well, it looked like, onto Nico, getting nothing out of it.
It's
That's
not
zero.
Zeroth, it's
Is there
Nico,
to
it's
help
Nico
that's zero,
flashing.
but
It's Nico flashing, you know?
Nico.
Nico doesn't know he can just hit the minion and dash through it instead of walking, but okay, happens.
Nah, bro, that's too hard.
Yeah.
He's not you know?
There's only one ship X, one AD carry gold.
Apex till I die, bro.
Not wrong.
Okay, heavy trade.
The ult coming
we
up
can
for
just
Sack is
ult
gonna
him out.
return the ult as well, and he's gonna get yeeted out of there.
Insane gameplay.
Gonna look very hard for Poppy here to reset. Stuck in the tower now. Low HP. Sack still in the advantage.
But what is the win con this game, analyst Ship X? What do you think is the winning blow?
I mean, as long as bot side of Peachfish is ahead, Senna is strong, and the Sack is not too tanky, they should not have any problems this game. It should be impossible for the Saya to play the game, it should be hard for this here. So it's all about the Sack keeping him down, and they're fine.
And it's looking like Poppy is doing their best right now. Not let that Sack snowball. But we'll see him resetting now and Sack moving into river. No?
He's not
Okay.
resetting. I think he has to
Looks
go
like they're
for
gonna
this wave and
continue
then
laning.
reset. He
Yeah.
has to go for this wave and then he will reset. Because
But
or
yeah,
maybe-
honestly, Poppy just does her best and not feed Sack anymore. It's like the win condition is on bot side. No.
Yeah, he is a W bot.
Gotta agree
But
with
to
you.
be honest, it's really weird because Poppy should have more damage early game than Zac. I
Kind
think.
of. I think Victor went in for a big trade and messed up a little bit. Because he's playing with corrupting
It can
pot.
be.
He wants to try poke him down like first 3 levels.
Yeah,
and
but
use corrupting pot.
because you have to play with your shield and corrupting pot.
Okay, we're pathing towards the grubs.
You're paying to set it up. as well.
Controlled, slow game.
We're gonna start engaging on that. The rubbies.
Good rubbish thing.
The blue team look like they want to contest. It might be too late though.
Absolutely. It looks like it's gonna be a
Oh.
huge engage. Q gets the hit. The Rakan gets up, and Nico goes
Oh,
down.
that's unfortunate.
And
Caught in the
Senna's
middle
gonna
of
try to
everyone.
get out of here. Rakan following up. Decent's gonna
Oh,
miss that.
couldn't get
Q.
the charm. That's huge actually. Rakan couldn't get the charm off.
Sejuani disengaging over the pit. And that's gonna be grubs for a blue team. I think red team got the.
Did they get 2 or 1? I didn't see. Or you can maybe
Uncertainty
look.
on the rift here today.
Well, they have to.
Okay, Zach missing the Q. And he gets out.
Insane trading.
Insane trading in the top lane. there.
Insane trade.
Popping that ult, missing the Q, doing everything to get Poppy down on HP. Oh, the Lee Sin Q hits, and it's gonna be a lot of damage. And Senna dies nearly instantaneously, and they're gonna engage on Nico now, and they're gonna probably get him too. That's a double kill for blue team here. The Sarah
Good for the
ult
win
comes out,
condition now, right now.
deals a lot of damage, but it's not gonna be enough, and they're gonna disengage and take that 2.
Doesn't look like any cleanup, and Drake is spawning when? Where do you see that? They were like, I don't think you can.
It seems like
It's okay, just on
It's
the.
already
Okay, yeah.
spawned.
We see the double Dirk tech for Nico.
Yeah, but they're actually
Oh,
reset and
yo, yo.
not take the
We
Drake.
got
Yeah.
some. We
No,
got
no,
some
no,
good
don't
tech
forget,
right
they
now.
have triple. They have 3 dirt.
Ah, triple with the
3
sun.
dirts.
They're
Don't
going for
forget
full
about the
early.
ball.
Yeah, and
pressure.
Sejuani going for the dragon actually.
Where's Sejuani dirt? They
I
have,
think
they have 4
I think we
dirts.
need LS on the cast to break down the numbers here.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think we need LS to see that this
wait,
is some
Shipex. No, we have to ask
suspicious
Shipex now. No. We have to ask Shipex now. What do you think about double Dirk?
I think 1 is too many. That's what I think.
1 is too many.
I mean,
Well,
your only
do you
job
know- Do you not think the second Dirk cancels out the first Dirk?
As we just saw, the second Drake goes to Peachfish as well.
Yeah, Peachfish
And they're-
potentially looking to play for Soul now, so there's maybe.
And they're
Maybe.
absolutely gonna need that, considering how this first start of the game goes. Looking at the Lee Sin here, with a huge lead, with even a 400 bounty, with a CS lead as well, is 4-0. It's gonna be extremely difficult.
It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough.
Peachfish to deal with this La Cocaína Jungle.
Real.
Not wrong.
Not wrong.
We're looking at a sussy gank on the bottom.
Wrong enough.
The Sedrani is.
And that is a saucy gank, I will say.
But they're looking to counter gang. I think they
He's
know.
working the tempo.
It's like these trades in the top lane are gonna be more and more favorable for Poppy.
What the other team doesn't know is that Peachfish jungler has calculated the tempo 5 minutes ahead.
Such crazy tempo, we even made a song for it. And it took 2 hours
Yes,
to
sir.
render.
Yes, sir.
Check out
Johnny.
the Tempo King on our SoundCloud.
Now looking at
Available
these,
today.
I mean, look at these trades in the top lane here. It's absolutely turned to Poppy's favor here, and a little bit of engage. It looks like Saya's gonna pop her ult there to get out of something. We did not catch it, but
I think Zach's health bar is a bit of a bait though, because his passive heals him a lot more when he's lower.
Yeah.
yeah, as we can
So
see,
yeah, you-
when the Rakan engage,
That trade was
Nico
meant
there
to work, but it's
the teleport comes out.
That double Dirk value, you just
And it's gonna be hard to gank that, but is Seraph gonna ult there? Maybe? Looking for... Oh, or not resetting, I guess, but showing in.
They're looking to pressure the tower.
And that's fine as well, like, it's gonna be the first tower if
I
they
think
get
they'll
it.
get it.
Sejuani has fly.
It'd be huge for them to get first tower here.
Okay, I think that now they just want to reset and maybe play
Yeah.
for Herald.
Absolutely, there's only one.
I'm telling you, Lube is
The
5
Poppy-
steps ahead, man.
Poppy has TP up. Zach has TP up.
I do want to say
is gonna stay here.
But the bot lane should path towards Herald on top.
Sejuani already outscaled Lee Sin. He has Night's Vow, and it's over.
Wow,
Just
first
screenshot Sejuani and type in chat, what does he know?
I think Zareth maybe should have reset earlier to get to Herald quicker, because blue team is there already.
Does
We
not
might
look
be
like
fine.
the tempo we usually see from.
No, okay, this is an engage from blue team.
terrible.
Oh, they're dodging everything.
TP from Poppy.
Okay.
Okay, the 300. It's
Come on,
not
double
enough.
Dirk.
Here, but is this gonna be enough? It's
No,
gonna
they
be
have more. They have more
Okay.
numbers.
Sejuani coming.
Simply a numbers advantage right
But
now.
the
If
kiting there
Sejuani
from
can
Nico.
turn-
I mean, Nico's dealing a
Yeah,
lot of damage
it's-
here, and the Sarath will coming out.
Oh,
They're
yo,
low,
my God,
and he
it's
gets
terrible.
one kill, and they flashes on the Lee Sin.
He's in
He's
his
gonna go down as well here.
Yeah, that's crazy how they turn.
Maybe
Oh
they're gonna
my
pop that
God.
Zac passive. They're not, and they're
Oh,
really
no.
good
Oh,
from
the
Azir
Azir
here, but he
missing.
misses his ult, but he gets him as well, and he's gonna go down there as well. Are they gonna get the last one?
Okay, the Zach passive.
Saya ult there. Oh, and he gets Poppy. And what a clusterfuck of a fight! This is absolutely crazy here.
Okay, what do they get from this? Yeah, Herald being taken now, as well as the top first tower. I don't know if he's gonna be able to get it in time. Oh, maybe he is actually.
There is like in that one fight, there is about 4 back and forths, looking like
Yeah.
the tide shift every second in that fight. But it looks like Peachfish is gonna come out on ahead there.
And Sarah getting the top tower, crucial as well as the Herald.
Zareth damage in the team fights now is going to be. It's going to burst
It might
their
have
back
been.
line.
This might have been the comeback.
3-0,
The
free for
Seraph,
Zareth.
bounty.
I'm assuming.
Yeah, and
there'll be,
Avoken not grabbing the sauce, absolutely trolling the game. That's usually. That's just it. Avoken.
Nothing out of the
Some
ordinary
people
there.
call it a classic awoken move. But I gotta say, in that earlier fight there in the top lane, the Nico and the Sarah damage coming out. I mean, you
Yeah,
might
and
not
the-
hate on the double Dirk, but it's dealing damage.
Yeah, the dodging and kiting was impeccable, good sir.
Absolutely impeccable. Now, if Nico keeps this performance up throughout the game, it's gonna be hard for the enemy.
Zack looking to TP. Poppy may cancel. Poppy
Oh.
cancelled the TP.
Complete cancel. It should be Drake.
Oh,
And there's Zeraf damage.
Look at all the
It's
Samus
crazy.
damage!
Okay, but it's him though, what the...
Zack
Okay.
and Poppy dueling in the top
Sorry, the
lane.
caster will not swear at me.
We do not have the technology to have 2 cameras here.
No,
Stop fighting top lane, please.
and then
Okay, they're
they
disengaging
are
in
gonna
bot.
get
It's
the
fine.
Drake, and they're maybe gonna look for some kills here, but they are gonna disengage.
yeah.
I
Is
think the
Seraph
Zeraf,
completely taking over again?
the Zeraf counterpick here is helping them out a lot.
Absolutely, and also, I mean, Poppy doing his job in the top lane. They're stopping that teleport
Okay.
for Zack, and getting another turret in the mid lane. While they keep
He
battling it out
needs, he
in the
needs to
top
be
lane.
careful though. Zack should win this trade, I think. Needs to be careful.
What a trade. Insane top lane
Insane.
gameplay.
I love my role.
So good we even made a song for it. Chicken the Farmer, available now.
Only on SoundCloud until we get sponsored by Spotify.
And
That will
Fish
probably
Esports
never
VS
happen.
is gonna get the top turret now, returning the favor, as the top turret on both sides are now down and the top side is opened.
What, Chipex, Mr. Analyst, what do you think about this Nico build?
I mean, he has to play like a psycho now. He's never gonna kill the sack, which should be his only job this game, if he trusts his teammate. But I guess we will see more psycho plays from Nico here, which is gonna be fun.
I think his build allows him to burst the squishy targets more. If he doesn't want to kill the Zack, he can just burst the rest. Especially with the Zeraf poke, I think it might work out.
Yeah, that Seraph so far dealing a lot of damage in every team fight, as well as just dominating in the lane as well.
9 stack Medjais. Will we see the book build this game? That's the question.
Oh,
Now looking at the gold dip here, it's turned back to Peachfish's favor throughout these fights, and also getting those 3 dragons and the turrets. So they're looking at a 2.5k gold lead here. It's not a lot throughout the whole team, but it might make a little difference, considering that also Lee Sin on the loan sharks are doing extremely well for himself.
I guess the only thing to watch out for now is the fact that Poppy somehow has a bounty, and Sarah definitely has a bounty.
I think it was from the double kill in the last team fight.
It was a double kill. Okay, I see.
From the Poppy.
The new bounty system has people questioning whether or not the Riot are human or not.
Oh.
But it means at least that Zack does not have a bounty. You know, he's just been farming.
Okay, the Zeraf ult again.
A huge Sarah ult
Insane damage.
combined with the
The
Sejuani.
Zack's caught out right now. I think he's... Oh, if he's away. Okay. He's safe.
No way to cancel that E right then and there. Probably Sejuani.
Yeah, they're looking for Baron right now. I think they might be able to
Looking
the
the
ready
Baron on
carries down.
20. Okay.
Baron on 20. This is going to be an absolute game changer for Peachfish. What a performance, guys! What a performance!
They're really
Zack's
looking
looking to
good.
TP, the Poppy TP, they might engage here.
This might be a huge fight. A huge engage.
Sayakot,
Okay.
Also, Rakan dying there. They're going on to the sack, and it's going to take a while to kill that blob of goo. He's going to pop the passive, though. It's going to be impassive, and they're probably going to get sacked. There's no way
this should be the
lone
Baron.
I
shark's
think
gonna
that
engage.
is a free Baron.
That is a
Absolutely
free
free
Baron.
Baron. Now, what a performance coming out for Peachfish here. Absolutely dominating, getting the three dragons and also Baron at 20. I mean, what more can we say?
I think it's just that they played really disciplined once they got the lead in top lane.
I think,
And,
okay,
it's
they
paying
might
off
be
now.
over-aggressive.
Oh, yo,
But
yo.
Lee Sin just completely getting the... Oh, and it was Saya who got the bounty as well. That is...
I think the Zeraf walked up too far. That's a big
Yeah.
bounty gone.
But
That
this
is
is what we usually
unfortunate.
call a win trade.
Yeah,
I probably need to
Whoa.
check this guy's Unibet.
one has to wonder. One has to wonder.
Not saying anything.
Another Unibet.
Okay, another win trade.
Rakan. Another win trade for Rakan, but for the other side of the on the enemy team here as well. It looks like they've paid each other big bucks to give these kills. But who played the most?
Can the support run the game? That is the question. But we see people like Awoken in low master, so it might actually be possible.
Looks like it's just gonna be a full run it down mid angle here, and see who they're gonna get engaged.
Turn over engage.
It's not gonna be a huge engage there, so they're just gonna back out.
Sarah
and
barring again.
Comes
I
out.
don't know who he's R-ing. Okay.
Gonna deal a lot of damage
The 80 carry.
to their AD carry, yeah, and they caught
he
out
landed.
Sack again, but he's gonna E out,
Just
and
caught out.
it's not gonna be.
Awoken ghosting in.
Avoken is ghosting.
Oi, 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 this guy.
He's running the Zac down.
Running him
He's
down
going for it. Can he
with the
kill it?
Senna.
Oh, but he hits that.
Can the Zac turn it with the blobs?
This guy.
Oh no,
We won't be able to
Look
see
at
it.
this guy.
no,
Avoken's limit testing.
Awoken jumps out.
Okay.
Awoken's absolutely limit testing, but he gets out
He paid
somehow.
Awoken.
And
Mid-game
this
This
dragon
is soul.
here
This
gonna
is
be
soul.
Perfect
They
distraction.
get this dragon. It's insane.
Nico fucking playing frontline. Holy shit. Dictate.
It all
And the
depends on
Rakan
the
knock
fight
up
now.
onto Nico, but Nico stays alive, and he goes.
He stole it!
Oh,
He stole the dream!
Lee Sin knows how to smite. Peachfish does not. And it's gonna be engaged here from
Locking
Poppy
to
again.
turn.
And how is this gonna go? I mean, everyone's so low.
everybody's dying. Everybody's fucking dying.
It looks like Rakan and Lee Sin is
Okay,
gonna
the
go
Azir go
down.
back in.
And then Nico goes down as well. And then Zaya goes down. It's an absolute fest of a fight. Every fight is
What a
like this. What's going on?
Okay, what the fuck? I did go to get my food, and holy fuck!
I mean, every
did a
fight here
hero
is,
play.
it's like going to Berlin, taking every drug you'll come across, and start dancing up until 4 a.m. in the morning. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. And the Sack is gonna engage here as well, and he might go down here.
Okay, no.
Doesn't seem like
and
they
then
have
Lee-
a-
Oh,
and then
no,
Lee Sin
Rakan
is the-
W. Where is he
Holy
aiming it?
Bro, Rakan doing Awoken engage, bro.
In that
Rakan
analogy,
is
Thomas, I would
paid
say that
Yeah.
Lee Sin is the back.
The
alley
Zaraf
rover.
has no mana.
He's the
Contribute
back,
to the
back
fight
alley
anymore.
dealer, and it's a huge engage here. It looks like both of them gonna go down. What is going on? Sereth and Sejuani dying
This
there.
might be
to
Baron for
Azir.
blue team. They might go for Baron.
And this Baron is up here, and it might be a huge comeback from the Lone Sharks here.
Okay. Lee Sin still has kick. They can.
Peachfish still.
They have a ZR and they have Lee Sin kick. This
at Poppy.
This is kind of scary.
Poppy engaging
Poppy
here.
is looking to engage. It's 3v5.
And I mean,
They
And they
like
keep
you said
back.
earlier, Nico's not dealing any damage on that, and
Yeah,
Poppy
we have
goes
to
down.
remember that the Kalista is not on hit. It's hard to deal with the Zac.
Hashtag Shipex was right in chats.
Yep.
And the Zac's
Did-
going back in.
Oh,
Oh, onto the
it's
Senna.
like double engage. That's gonna be it. That's gonna be Baron.
Yeah.
It looks like maybe Senna's gonna get out here with the
Massive
Kalista.
comeback for the blue team right here.
And they're
Comeback
now
for the
even in gold. They were.
Sharks.
In point out that 1 minute ago they were 3k gold lead, I think, for Peachfish, and now they're even.
The Zaraf seems to be ulting the Zyra right now.
I'm not
You
gonna
do
get
have a
into
very
Shark,
big-
but
Lost the shop.
They have a very big bounty.
sometimes it's about
Zero.
sending a message.
All of a sudden the Azir has come back and he's 7-1 in kills.
Yeah, it's true. That's
Coming
that's
back
true.
from a
And Gaster in the
getting
chat.
dominating in lane
So
and
true.
also being far behind to having a 700 bounty and a 7-1. Can we take a look at those gold stats right now? I'm wondering how the
Production
difference
stat
is
is
on
working. We're working
the,
hard.
on the individuals here. It looks like it's gonna be 1,000 gold difference there on the mid laners. Not much, but it's gonna be
I think if the Zac had a big brain right now, he'd build a Knight's Vow. That is very strong right now.
Knight's Vow on every champion. It doesn't matter who you are, build it, you'll win. But sort of not far from each other, considering it's just a 400 gold lead to the Lone Sharks right now. This has been an absolute fiesta of a game right now, going back and forth, and it seems like every time one team gets the upper hand, they lose it in the next fight, and This is nothing but excitement for me. I'm enjoying this. I'm a bit
Brawling
sweaty right now.
on the top lanes.
Sweating out my jorts.
Now it's the typical top lanes and the side lanes and the rest of the.
We
team
will
in the
have
mid lane.
dragon spawning in 1 minute though, and that's for Peter that is a big part of the win. Is relies on getting that soul, and we'll definitely see them fighting over it. But they might just have to give again, considering they have very little prior.
It'll be a really hard fight for Drake this game.
Yeah.
Some interactive trading on the bot.
Oh,
Okay, the Rakan engages.
Going on the Serath, and they're gonna just instantaneously disengage.
Rakan breathing.
And they catch that Sawyer! They catch that Sawyer!
Okay, and the Kalista damage. The build is working out.
Huge damage there on the individual. Not gonna do a lot to sack, but to that squishy size, just gonna deal a tremendous amount of damage in such a
Now
short
they
amount
may
of
be
time.
able to push in and get the soul. I think the Zareth needs to
Wondering
poke
if,
them down and get them low.
Is
We got
this...
Gassler in chat. I believe in pitch, which they can do it. Absolutely, Gassler. I also believe in them. But you know, as we've seen
we have a
throughout
paid
this,
actor in the chat.
Paid actor?
I swear, I did not Vipsa.
By the way, go check out our new single, Gasly Dropping to Emerald. Available on Spotify. I mean, fucking SoundCloud.
Fuck!
It's an absolute banger.
It's a banger.
We still
Check out the
don't have
lyrics.
we still don't have access
Layson is looking to
to
steal
Spotify,
maybe.
but we will get.
We need a
It
Joe
was
Rogan
the-
deal.
They've started the
And the Lee
Oh,
Sin
not
is
again.
Again!
Peachfish does not know how to smite. They don't know. They don't understand the premises.
I have to say
They
that
even have
was
the
Awoken's fault.
Kalista combo.
I have to put that forth. It was Awoken's fault.
Yeah,
I will not elaborate.
yeah, actually.
There's no way. 2 times has it been stolen now.
I mean, to be honest, I have to say, I'm like 5 ranks below Lova, and I outsmited him twice. So
Well,
nothing new.
I think if Nico and
Lova cannot smite.
they
Lova is new but
synergize-
smiting, bro.
synergize the stacks on the Kalista and the Smite, they should be able to get it, but they seem to be
easy smite.
failing right
And
now.
we will be planning a show match in the boxing ring between Kino and Love after this.
It's a pre-card before me and Awoken goes all out.
Wait, someone has to like. I think we have to see Shipex against Nico a boxing match, bro.
Oh, that would be a wrestling match. Tag team, bro.
Yeah, wrestling.
We have Nico versus Shipex, and we get both supports on the tag, bro. That's a bot.
Yeah.
Waves get
Wait,
right back here.
Shipex. Who's your support again? I forgot.
Who's my support?
Yeah, in Vitagen.
Oh, who's my support in Vitagen? It's Jasaja.
I think Jasea against Awoken and Shipex against Nico. Bro.
We get that tag team going for sure. That's a good ass
Yeah,
match.
for like Vitagen. Wait, yeah, Vitagen Diamond team against Peachfish Wolf bot lane.
Okay.
I'm ready for it.
They already smashed Peachfish Wolf bot lane, so they have to take something bigger now. Okay, why am I roasting my own bot lane? Holy fuck.
Okay, we're looking for engage on mid right now.
I think Karma will bench me after this.
Seraphar going wide.
Okay, the Zareth has no R, the Sejuani no R. There's Baron's up in 15
Yeah.
seconds. That might have been a bad
16
engage.
Wing Baron, okay, listen, trying to do something.
He is fishing for an insect.
Oh, actually, this was good damage on him. He's not good. He's not good fisherman.
Oh, will they look
Sadly.
for the Baron? I think they're too scared of the Baron right now because Zareth will just poke them down.
Shipex. When is Jonathan Isaac pulling out his Lee Sin?
Unfortunately, I don't think it will happen for a couple of years.
Why
It's,
not?
It's a bit sus.
It's really sus.
Yeah.
Holy.
Baron is up now, and they're gonna look to either engage or try to get some sort of advantage to get this Baron.
Sejuani and the
I mean,
Zara
to be honest-
have that
To
ultimate
be
up
honest,
again.
Rakan right now looking for some Hillisang position in back line.
Nico
Nico can get,
Okay,
but Nico
has-
is still fine.
Well, if he hits
He
that,
has the
does
shield,
not hit
it's
the
fine.
Q.
we have a bit of A-ramming going on here.
It absolutely seems like it.
I mean, guys, do you remember what names they had in drafts? Draft Turbo Random or Mega Random? Okay,
Okay,
fight
the
is
Poppy
going on.
Poppy's gonna
stops.
defend it, but they're gonna force this, and
But it doesn't matter.
Oh my
Rakan goes
god.
down right now to
that's right hit.
Sareth, and
Sareth
Sareth
hitting
is dealing
everything.
a lot of damage.
no!
They engage, and oh my, Azir dealing a
But there
shit
gets
ton of damage.
The Saki just too powerful with the.
Another
Okay,
engage.
nice.
Nico was
Under
playing
the
on the
tower.
edge here with his HP. And no Lee Sin.
If there's one
Nico
man that
goes
can hold
down
it, it's
as well.
Awoken.
Okay, the TP
What?
on the Zac passage.
Holy.
What a game.
I have to say this karma draft does not look good. This might actually just be a karma draft.
They're gonna get inhibitor, mid inhibitor for the Lone Sharks.
Yeah, looks like they're going to Nash now. I see Dragon being.
Wait,
pinged.
say it. DK say it on Swedish.
Yeah, they want Saya to get Dre? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably
Yeah.
want to do that so they can get Nash and
Aye.
my Dragon.
They're
They know,
looking for
though.
Drake.
We're
Okay, this
fighting.
might be Soul. This might be Soul. They'll give
Yeah,
up
this
Baron
might be
to Soul.
Soul
I
if
think.
they manage to trade it for Nash.
It's only Zaya and Rakan. The Zarok is put out.
Oh, this is gonna be.
Okay, and the damage.
It's very
The flash from
crucial.
Zaya.
Okay, Jack, you
Oh,
want
he's gonna
flashing?
go down here. It's gonna be terrible for Peachfish.
I
yo, yo,
don't
yo,
think they get Soul.
Yo.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Okay,
they're
the Poppy
catching
passive.
now.
And the kill sack.
Zac has no passive. Zac has no passive. They
And
can't
Saya
kill him.
is in a good position. It's gonna be.
Never mind. His healing is too big, bro.
Still looking for Nico's damage. Will it ever come out?
Lova is still alive. Holy.
We're seeing
Go out attacking.
the
50
Nico
damage
build.
out attacking.
The Nico build
Series
does
just
not look like it
so
does
tanky and
damage
so
late
much
game.
damage.
Shitx was right.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
I think with this Kalista build, you have to snowball very hard to push advantage.
Yeah.
seems
Once we
like
get
you
to
were
late game,
right
everyone's
on that.
HP bars. It's just hard to burst through.
Sadly,
main
this
issue
looks
is,
like game 1 is going to Lånehajarna. What the fuck they're called?
No, I believe in the defense.
They have a
There is a
Seraph.
potential of defense. I mean, both Rakan and Rakan is super
The
low. He's gonna
Zarafar, he's looking.
get
They're scared.
He's
take some
hitting
damage,
them.
and he's gonna get the Rakan as well.
Holy.
That's beautiful. It's gonna
Zaraf
be a
looking
long
like a
timer.
scripter right now. He's hitting all of his R's.
It does look like. Okay, they look like they maybe are trying to contest trade,
Probably don't.
I think they burst it
but
down
they
too
don't have
fast.
time. Yeah, they simply don't have time.
A huge
And then most of them
upset.
turning back now to defend base.
I think this Lee Sin is looking for MVP this game. He stole 2 Drakes and they were both Soul.
Yeah.
If Peachfish got them.
That's true, but the Asir has also put in a hell of a performance. Might need to
Zara
check his
is
computer
also
too.
playing very well.
Check him PC, bro.
We're checking his computer, checking for word
Oh
of
no
PC.
no. Check him PC, bro. Come on. He's not normally.
I still think she does not need lifesteal. Very interesting, but okay.
I mean, to be honest, I think if Peachfish doesn't win this game, next game they have to put Lova on Udyr.
Is Nico going for Ginsus now? Best?
No, I don't think so. I think he's going for Borg. This
Yeah.
is Borg, though.
Yeah, it must be
Board.
Borg.
It can be board.
He wants to try deal damage.
Yeah.
She's cooking. She's like cooking this build so
His
much.
build right now is
You know what
interesting.
he should do? It's sell all lethality items and just go.
I don't know about that.
Yeah,
That might be a
That's
bit of a
that's
goal
sus
difference.
call.
Passive.
Certified
That can go out
EMP fish call.
And the raid boss goes down.
Okay,
top
but they're
lane.
looking on mid. They might be able to... No, they're not going.
It only took their whole team for Peachfish to kill that sack.
Nothing much, to be honest.
A
Yeah,
small
level
investment.
macro. Show.
Can we get a Senna soul check?
I don't know.
Yeah, real. So you can flame him. Very important, actually.
Yeah.
138.
138.
138. I don't know if that's good or bad, but fuck you.
Shepherds.
Alex.
Is that good or bad?
In the old patch, it was probably very bad. This patch, I think it got nerfed a little. So I don't know what the soul limit is at right now.
Alright, both coming out here and just dealing a lot of damage, trying to poke down that ADC before the fight here. But
We don't have an objective up for 3 minutes,
I
so
think
we shouldn't
Nagi
be
didn't
forcing
turn-
anything here unless they find a pick.
I mean, to be honest, I think Nagi didn't turn his scripts, you know, so he's not hitting spells well.
Turn it off, yes. Yeah.
Nico catching a juicy sideway now. Maybe he can get gold required to get Bork now. Yeah, it looks like he's gonna recall immediately.
You just know Nico is leaned really far back in his chair right now.
Okay, Lee Sin looking to engage.
If
Doesn't
here
do
was
anything.
Yeah, he was he
wait.
was building Insos. He was building Insos.
oh,
Interesting build we have here.
Yeah, very interesting.
He might be
good.
cooking a bit much.
Yeah,
I
could
mean,
potentially be a power
I don't
spike.
know,
We'll
but
see.
I think Bork was angled here, not really the war.
I think
wait,
maybe
wait.
it's too late to buy Bork. I don't usually buy that mid-lane game. Or get it first most of the time.
I mean,
think
he's
the
going
more-
to
the
zero
more-
damage build.
The more army you have, the more.
I guess Ginsos is just a last ditch effort to mitigate the on it need to get, or not mitigate, but get more on it to mitigate the tankiness of Sack.
It's good to have some positivity in comms. But
No.
this is pure win trade, yes.
This is you know,
We have to call out the blunders of the
Oi,
build.
oi, oi.
Nico had to burn
Engage
fast.
on Nico.
This
Yeah,
might
yeah,
be a
absolutely
game-winning
have
play
against
from the
the-
blue team.
That is unfortunate.
that's gonna be terrible for Peachfish here.
Nico was
Engage
having.
on Senna as well. Senna goes down. Nico might
This
just
might
continue
just be
here.
the
Yeah,
game
and Sack
here.
just taking all the third shots because he does not die ever.
Nico was leaned so
more
far
power
back
down
in his
here.
chair, he couldn't
And
see.
the Zac with the
Engage
Q
as
and the
well,
King
with-
Cage.
Oh my god.
Going in, even with the poppy there, this is gonna be absolutely game. Everyone's gonna go down here, and this, the double,
GG's in chat.
the sack hitting the double Qs again, and everyone's dead, and that's game, everyone. Well,
We
well,
go
there you
again.
have it.
What a banger of a game.
It's just
Remember,
took
this
four-
is a best of 3, so we still have 2 more games to go.
Yeah, sure.
Wait, 2 more. Are you sure they will win next game? Though?
There is. Oi, 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 oi. Shit talking our own game.
You mean my own organization?
Well, here we are, boys, in the post-game lobby with the Bob Bid and all our other friends in the Peachfish studio. I mean, I gotta ask the analyst here. Can you tell me what went wrong here for Peachfish?
You know what? We're wrong here. I think Nico going lethality. It was wrong. Holy.
Mhm.
I think
Going
if
on
you
the
went,
build there.
I think if he did went like lethality, like I'm not AD carry player, but I think Shipless could not lethality, lethal tempo, yeah. No, like I think Shipless could say it more about that because I'm not really Kalista player, you know, or AD carry player.
If he wants to play the lane like he did and get the prio as hard as he did, he needs the Halo Blades. I think you can go Halo Blades, but you do need to build. You do need the Bork, you do need the Rage for this game, just because you're the only one that can deal with Sack, and you can't really access the rest of the team easily. So he should just go the on-hit build. Yeah.
Absolutely, and I also think that Lee Sin stealing those dragons on the soul was, I mean, it was terrible, a huge upset for Peachfish, and
Outsmiting both dragons. That was terrible.
I think
they just
I
gotta
think-
make sure that the jungler knows how to smite and timing that correctly.
okay, that's okay, Kane, but you're gold player. Shut the fuck up.
No elo shaming on cast, guys.
Elo shaming on the caster couch here coming out. So
I mean, you're not even gold anymore. Like, holy fuck.
Okay. Are we gonna have to?
you're right. You're not. I'm not gold anymore. I'm a wood 4, bro.
Who
And
is
it's,
letting
it's
this
going
We're
great.
about
Emerald
to get the
players
diss
speak?
track. We're about to
cannot-
get
you
the diss
cannot
Yeah,
track.
we're
judge
putting
Love.
on the diss track as we speak. It's
Ah.
coming.
Like,
It's
You
cooking.
cannot judge Love. Love is tempo god, not smite god, you know?
Absolutely, but you said it yourself. You outsmited him, so I don't know. You're shit
Yeah,
talking, and then well,
I
there we go.
outsmited him. Yeah, because that's fact. I outsmited him.
Well,
You are
that's
not
life
allowed-
on the
you're-
casting couch. We've got a little bit of a beef going here.
Having key
How
on the
interesting.
interplay. Available on
I mean-
SoundCloud.
Ja.
Hey, you know what? Show match tomorrow, me and you, and 1v1, 1-on-1, box match.
Okay.
But I
Okay.
do think that we can all agree on that. If Peachfish got those 2 dragons, they had 2 chances for that. They would have sold, and I would have changed the game significantly in Peachfish's
Absolutely,
favor.
that's what I'm trying to point out here.
I mean, I think Lova doesn't have like D in his keyboard, you know, so he. Like,
You know, I'm
so-
confused.
no,
I say the
no.
same thing as you, and you're coming after me. I don't know what's
Keyboard.
going on here.
No. He's, you see, it seemed like you were playing him in it on the player. But however, it's a keyboard diff. Unfortunate. We need
It's
to buy him a
keyboard
new
diff.
one.
I
We need to
think
buy him
he
a
got.
new one.
I think he got lag
Unfortunate.
in that D. He couldn't press D. I think he
Yeah,
was spamming, but keyboard was too late. Like,
Yeah,
just
unfortunate.
get in Logitech keyboard.
Very
please.
unfortunate.
Looks like that
1/3
latency is gonna on the keyboard might cost you the game.
Yeah, that 200 ping. The 200 ping spike.
I mean, to be honest, I could send you a picture. I'm playing without D. I'm not even joking. I'm playing without D. Like, I have to press. That shit.
The
You
player
know.
salaries here in Peachfish are not legal. Just
Are
private or-
two hot dogs from Starbucks.
Two
So
hot
basically the
dogs?
cheapest one.
Hot dogs
from
from Starbucks? Who's buying hot dogs from Starbucks?
That has
No
to
one,
have
because
like
it's
5
shit.
diseases.
Are you
That has to
cooking?
have like 5 different diseases. I don't believe anything else.
Someone get in the science team and study this guy. What's going on here?
And we're just I'm now learning
Did
that
someone
one of our
try-
casters
did-
are
wait,
able
wait.
to-
Did someone try like hot dog from Five Guys?
No?
No.
No. Hot dogs from
Okay,
Five Guys.
listen, I've tried Five Guys once in Belgium, and for some reason the one I bought, I thought we just bought the regular one, but they put like mushrooms in it. It was fucking crazy. Worst burger I've ever eaten.
Bro, Five Guys. They're rated in America like best fast food restaurant.
I don't know
But
about
that's
that one.
cap. That's so cap. That's so
Oh, no.
fucking
Isn't,
cap.
isn't
They're
like
so
in
bad.
and out.
Gotta be cap, yeah. In and out exist.
In
In and out
is
at the table. Oh no. But yeah.
No, bro. Kebab is best fast food ever.
Now this is true. Peachfish endorses kebab. Can I say that?
Yeah.
That shouldn't be hard.
I mean, we're Swedish. We're a Swedish organization, right? And
No,
we have a lot of
whatever
Swedish.
whatever you're about to say,
We are
whatever you are
a
about
lot
to say, do not say it. Like,
We have
just,
we have
no,
a
no,
We
lot.
might need to kick a caster off the casting desk.
Yeah,
if he
that's-
sucks.
just trust me on this one. Whatever
No,
you're
no, no,
about
it's
to do.
nothing bad. It's nothing bad. It's same thing in Germany. Like in Germany, you have a lot of perks. You know.
Yeah.
What
yeah.
is what
We
is
have a
bro
lot of
cooking?
perks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
and
think
in
I think
Sweden-
we're going into waiting screen a bit, but this guy
Okay,
is
go,
just
go in
perma-yapping.
waiting screen and then I will say it.
Refuse to despair. Through the trials and the tribulations, our Vulcan stood tall, no reservations. With determination burning bright, they fought through the darkness towards the light. All Vulcans who conquered the storm.
The peach and it's.
Okay, we're going into draft again. Wait, 2 seconds.
Never mind. Never mind.
I mean, bro, you called me to yap. I have to yap now.
There is no way, man.
Okay, swap icons. Yes,
Raven.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I'm working hard here.
Yeah, it's
Dag ban respected.
they're banning his Draven, I guess. Yeah.
Jinx.
Darwin
They
is
banned the
open
Zac.
here.
Jinx. Okay.
Nico wants to get Jinx, bro.
I'll
Yeah.
not be surprised if I see a Seri response and they maybe look for a Jarvan angle, maybe on R3 if they're scared of the Poppy.
I mean, why is not banned, right? Yeah, why is not banned? If they lock Zeri, I think they have to go Y than on R2, to be honest, or Jarman. Oh, they're denying.
Okay, they deny the Lulu.
They're denying the Lulu.
They're stealing a Vulcan's signature pick.
What's the next pick for Jinx? So what could be support? Melio?
Emilio or Trash.
Praying.
or-
I'm praying.
No. Listen.
I'm praying to the
Karma.
gods. that I see
No.
a
Listen,
this game.
I know Karma. Karma is convincing Awoken to play Sona because Sona is outscaling every enchanter, you know?
Okay, I think the Jarvan pick might be a bit too early here.
Will we see a Poppy response insta?
Again?
I think we have to see. Yeah,
But
I mean-
right now in jungle, please.
I think Poppy Trash is objectively the correct route to go right here. I think it's a turbo angle. And they're
This-
winning
you
the route
know-
really hard.
You know, I don't think they will go like Poppy because enemy team could still pick Zeri on
Yeah.
R3, you know?
I think Poppy might be too early. I think
I
they
think-
just
I
pick
think-
they pick their jungler and
Trash.
support right now.
You know what? I think Zeri top lane.
Ivan, okay.
Ivan.
No.
I mean, lowest
Ivan
one
enjoy, yeah.
That is something that Seri does enjoy though.
Rats.
What the fuck? Just put that. Can you fit that into like a champion slot? Like one of the champions is that? Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
No.
you can see what I'm talking about. Yeah, like this. Yeah.
Put to low. Put to low.
Yeah.
Oh, holy Pokemon.
Yes! Oh, and we are gonna see a Kog'Maw game. Oh, I love it.
Holy.
Oh, I love it.
This will be pain for Peachfish bot lane, to be honest.
What the hell is wrong with this cat?
It's not cat.
It's a rat!
It's a rat.
No, what? It's a cat, hello?
Wait, no.
man.
I thought it was a rat.
Bro.
Somebody put teeth on that motherfucker.
Cadril
Shut the fuck up, it's a rat.
Cagel's propaganda
Okay,
just made
like
me think
King
it's a
is
rat.
being racist, bro. I said cat. Bro, that cat decided to be in 2024 trend, you know?
Put Coke lines on. No, sorry, I mean baking soda lines.
Baking
on
soda,
there.
yeah.
Baking soda lines.
And then put a dollar bill on Kog'Maw. Thanks. Yeah.
Put Andrew Tate on. Kog'Maw, thank you.
No.
We don't condone him.
Oh, weed Malphite!
Look at this draft. Look at this insane draft.
Oh wait, it's legal Malphite. Let's go.
Ja.
It's legal Malphite.
Legal.
I think they
Yeah,
might
it
be
became
looking
legal
for
in
the
Germany.
they might be
Yeah.
looking for the Azir again. They banned the
I mean,
Xerath
you
and
have-
the
you
Orion.
have-
Oh,
you
the
can
Azir's
have
banned. They
Germany.
banned Azir.
In Germany, you can have 3 plants and 25 grams in your pocket if you want.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay.
We're blinding Annie.
Okay, put some old grown man on that on her. Thank you.
What are you saying?
What the fuck?
Brother
If I
is
was Peachfish,
That's-
Can we put a PDF file on
Yeah,
the
I
Annie,
think
please?
that's a
Bro,
two
if
strike.
look,
Two strike
Yeah,
on the channel.
Kino is one strike off getting
It's one-
server muted now from the cast account.
Yeah, buddy.
oh wait, I think Peachfish is watching our stream. Wait, what?
Silas
It's the
Malphite.
Malphite. And they take away the Silas.
no,
Why there are
listen,
two
listen,
Malphites?
listen. Malphite against Malphite.
Whoa. Please tell me he plays. Please tell me that one of the enemy team plays Weed Malphite.
Oh dear.
This is awesome.
I don't like the Udyr pick here. Doesn't
I mean,
do
it's good for
much.
top lane.
Yeah, it's just to beat the Malphite, but I think the Malphite is going to have so much more pressure in the team fights.
I do think the best response to Annie would have been Jax, though. I will be honest, but
I
Malphite is also
wanted,
fine.
I wanted to say that, bro. Like, Peachfish should, like, if I was Peachfish here, I would just pick, like, Jack, stop playing. Like, who cares? And then, like, after Silas killed any one time, I will just send Jax there so you can, like, enjoy. You know?
Yeah, I see.
Hey,
Like,
absolutely
3 kills for Jax, bro. And
cursed
free-
draft coming out here. We got the 2 lines of baking soda as support. The Jarvan.
Wait,
friendly
what?
grass Malphite.
What? Wait,
They
Silas stealing
drafted.
organs?
They drafted cancer in the mid lane.
Oh!
No.
To be honest, I thought you did took that picture because Silas is stealing, you know. So maybe he's stealing organs and selling them.
Chinese
That looks
market.
really good. How do you think the Malphite versus Malphite mirror matchup will go?
I think blue team,
I
red
think
team's
Malphite will
Malphite.
win.
I think
think
green
Malphite will
Malphite
win.
wins this.
I think nah, bro. I think
Reed
legal
Malphite is known
Malphite.
for being cracked.
No, legal Malphite will like stomp everyone. You know. And normal Malphite will just like int. He will like I don't know. He will just like be like I'm done, broski. White flag.
Okay, we're throwing it to the casters. The premium casters.
Yo. Salam alaikum.
Salam alaikum.
Gilly's back on the cast.
I like that. I like that smoke effect on the right. It's very realistic.
I mean, bro. Like, you can ask everyone. I like to smoke, bro.
Cigar.
Nice insight we have here.
Yeah,
I
right.
mean, I'm not saying what am I smoking, you know, but
I mean, they have green Malphite.
I like to smoke green Malphite, though.
I mean,
Oh, yes, I love green rocks.
but I do wonder how this bot lane is gonna go for both teams, considering that both bot lanes are probably just looking to scale. So
I mean, if I have to be honest, I was smoking green Malphite when I was making my food.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes, we see.
Somebody needs to stop this guy.
No one can stop me. Only green Malphite, bro.
If I green out in the crib, I trust
can
green
you-
Malphite to pick
wait,
up the
can you-
pieces.
Can you somehow put green Malphite while they're playing game?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just inject it.
Like
Inject
green
the skin.
Malphite on objectives. They are fighting for green Malphite. Let's go.
Bro, I am good at producing, but calm down.
Yeah, bro.
Calm down there.
Bro,
Can we calm down with the
can we
green
get new
Malphite?
producer, bro? Can we get new producer?
I think
like,
you smoked
please.
too much green Malphite.
I think the producer's doing fine. Actually,
No, I think Trent should like just swap to music and give someone production, someone new
like
new
you,
production. Not me for sure.
for sure.
For sure not, bro. I will
You should
turn
give it to
everything.
me for sure.
Like, bro. Look, if I was on Trent position, everything will be green. Trust me,
Okay.
everything.
Okay.
And Gilius will not heal cigar. Will not hold
Can
cigar.
you can you add a new can you add a new source pic, like an image that you can
Wait,
toggle? It's
why
like,
the fuck?
with like a warning sign and yap,
Wait.
like
What?
yapping in
Yeah.
progress. So no, yeah, like the warning emoji and then yapping in progress, and then you can just
Wait.
toggle it on whenever.
Yeah,
yapping
I'm
starts.
on it.
Wait, what do
Production
we
is
have?
working hard.
Wait. Why do we have Roman Reigns, The Rock, Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins on the stage? Holy fuck!
Bro, it's correct, bro.
Who allowed Scandinavian Snoop Dogg on the cast?
Who allowed Bosnian Snoop Dogg on the cast? Who said I'm Scandinavian?
Are you buzzing? I didn't know what you were, sorry.
There's not a
should have
single
asked.
Swede.
Oh my God,
cast.
Bosnian
he's
Snoop
been-
Dogg.
Bro, Stripex is
It's a
being
good day.
racist. Holy
It's a
fuck!
good day. What the fuck?
Huh?
And now with what the fuck?
What is that?
Wait, Tren. Go
Oh,
on
yeah.
SLE.
Yes.
Go on SLE and find it like my card. Find my card. My SLE card.
Can you animate it so that it slowly fades in and out? That would be so awesome.
Bro, I don't know. I can't do that.
Oh.
If you give me more time, I could have done it.
Yeah.
Wait. He
I
wants
need to work it manually.
Wait, I will find. I have to find my
Wait.
SLE
Try
card.
speaking. Try speaking, Kino. Try speaking.
SLE card.
Okay, it works.
Yup.
Wait, it's only working when I'm talking. What?
No. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, but this sucks. No one's saying anything. This sucks.
We're going
I
to
think
game,
this
guys.
guy stared in.
You gotta be
he-
careful with the Yapper alert. It's
He
too
stared
powerful.
into the eclipse too much.
Really.
Are we in game?
We're cast. We should be going into game any moment now.
Okay.
I don't know
Keep
why.
going.
Black screen. We might have some tiny difficulties here. Okay, there we go.
No difficulties, bro. It's like, where's the green Malphite?
Yeah, let me cook.
Wait. Glacial Malphite. Can someone report Victator? Because there's only one good skin for Malphite, and that's
No.
green
No.
Malphite.
Okay,
Glacial
sorry,
Malphite
it's
is-
methamphetamine Malphite.
Meth Malphite, bro.
Yeah, meth Malphite.
But we don't like that.
I refuse to comment.
If I speak, I'm in big trouble.
Yeah.
We don't condone
I
the
think-
drug use on this cast, by the way.
Yeah.
Duh.
Okay, guys,
What
what do
are-
we think
what
of
are we
the draft
thinking,
so far?
Yeah, what are we thinking about heading into this game? How are the lanes gonna play out in the early game?
I think top lane, the Malphite's gonna struggle.
Hmm.
Mid lane, the Annie should be poking Silas out of lane, but I think in team fights, Peachfish might have the edge because of the Malphite pick and the Ivan. I think they just have a better all-rounded comp.
Shipex analyst, what do you think about the AD carry pick this game? Is it better than last? Or what would you have changed?
I do love the Jinx pick. Don't love the Draven being up, but we have Trash, so it's probably fine. For enemy team, it would have been a fine pick, but then he decided to go with the Kog'Maw over the Pugma, so that makes it a lot worse.
Pugma
And,
is
should
such
be
a shit
unplayable.
skin. No, you should be banned actually. Bima is 10 times better.
Does Beemo bark? No.
No, he buzzes. Amazing.
Exactly.
He has basic Kog'Maw.
Wait, someone said barking?
Yeah.
And the unfortunate thing about the Hextech skin is that it looks really cool, but it's like unironically worse for Euro. Makes it able to see where you're ulting the way you see.
30 seconds.
What
until
is going on here? Okay, first Q. Going in. As a Malphite connoisseur myself.
Starting Q is a bad play here. He's gone the grass build, going Q
for sure.
first into Udyr is bad. He uses too much mana.
The fuck?
minions have spawned.
What's going on here?
What is going on here?
Music stopped. I am being. It's a psyop. It's a Chinese psyop. I am calling it. There we go. By the way, if you haven't heard, we have released a new album. Or 2 new albums. Go check them out on SoundCloud at Fish Esports. Bangers certified.
Absolutely bangers. Some we even call them hood classics at this point.
At this point,
Oh
yeah.
yes.
Might actually be.
Real trap shit.
Real crap shit.
Trapaholic.
That's a good one. I like that one.
Now we're seeing the early pokes from Udyr in the top lane there, dealing a lot of damage to Malphite, but also walking down the minions, so taking a lot of damage in return with those Malphite Qs. So it might be very difficult, like you said earlier. One of the analysts here.
Ud is now looking to proxy.
Udyr looking to
The
proxy,
classic
yes.
Ud lane.
Absolutely.
He's gonna proxy
Big
the
way to
wave
play
and
off this
reset.
crash. But it looks like Ivern is pathing towards him, so he might be looking to interrupt it together with Malphite. It would be huge for Peach Fish to get the kill on him early.
Yep.
He's very low. He gets the wave, but
But he misses.
Oh,
Well, I mean,
he's missing the wave. Oh,
Oh, you
should be a kill.
he gets the
it
wave.
down.
Should be a kill for Malphite there.
First blood
Yes,
for Malphite.
that will be first
I
blood.
didn't. We have the bounce on the red team right now. I don't know why I didn't pick Rammus.
My ears are getting AIDS. I'm turning down the fucking volume a bit.
Let's see.
I mean, I've seen that the proxy could work in many situations. It's the only thing is that the opposite, the enemy top laner as well, is gonna be pretty fed into the mid and late
Silas, if the Silas moves there, he should be dead to Jarvan.
Rush is first as well. Lulu
Okay,
is
the
on way.
anti-flash. Shield.
Oh,
Oh, classic
with the
Avoken play!
Qs.
Classic!
And the
Avoken
Annie has no
actually
flash.
the game.
Oh,
Amazing.
Okay. Is that Falcon gonna steal the kill?
Oh, yeah.
Avoken with the double.
He's
Getting a
here.
double kill there.
He's here. He's here.
Okay, he's here. The main caster is here, guys.
The main yapper.
Here.
It's time to yap.
We are
Oh,
on cast
the
live!
Invoker king goes right.
I won't cast. Okay, I'll take over.
Avoken
Now,
briefing
we
live!
We see Nico here fighting 2-2, taking the ladder, dying to Day-O Kog'Maw, picking up the kill here. They're now running for their lives. Andrei are going low, not seeing
Oi, oi,
even
oi.
lower. Seishiro
Oh, and the
trying to
flashes
pick
for
it up.
the
You
kill.
see the
flash.
flash of Kog'Maw going and getting his kill on
Avoken
on
hits
It's a
low.
fiesta.
Now it is the Lulu Snow. Can they get a third? The
Oh, the
Jarvan is
flay.
stopped by the flay. It's absolutely clutched by Andrei here, and this is going to be a quick double kill from the Kog'Maw. And now this is looking fantastic from the bot lane on the enemy team.
Unfortunate.
Now it is definitely good to have you back, Sook. It's been hard yapping as much as you do, and you do those play-by-plays too well. So please continue, little bro.
I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be back. Now you would have to need to update me on the basics. What is the name of the enemy team?
Lånehajarna.
Lånehajarna.
Alright, okay. Yeah,
And
we have heard a lot about those.
and
Yeah.
Peach Fish is unfortunately one game down as they lost the first game, and we saw some amazing moments, a lot of fights, and 2 dragons stolen by the enemy jungler. It's actually so.
He's me, bro.
When there were 1 dragon off soul.
Now, looking at both comps here, we can already start to analyze here and see what both teams wants to do. We see the hyper carry centered comps on both sides, but I do think the engage and pick ability on Lånehajarna's side is a bit more open with the J4 and the Annie CC. But the features is already answered. But we can't talk about that when there's a gank going on in the mid lane. Elio going to go low here, not dodging the Q. Love is too good on this champion, and that's going to get
Ivan
over to
Q
the
was
Silas.
illegal.
That was insane. That was a curveball from the Ivern here from Peach Fish's side. Absolutely amazing.
Jarvan on the enemy team looking to catch the wave as he crashes into the tower to gain at least some XP.
Try to negate a bit of the losses they lost in the mid lane, of course.
And they look like they're gonna get void groups here. That is big.
That is big indeed.
And I'm pretty sure the void groups get buffed this patch, the patch we're playing on right now. just
that might
got
be
buffed.
true. I don't know that, but that might be true. Yeah, it's either this or the next patch for sure. But
Yeah, okay, it's no, it
looking-
was next patch.
Yeah.
Never mind.
now looking at both teams, this is just a overall top lane trade. Unless Avoken is here to save the day, Victor. Hoping the Malphite ult here to try to escape the Udyr, which also answered with the Ghost. So just a quick little trade and a push out for Udyr here, going to keep up and extend his CS lead and XP lead even further. And now this is looking like although the Malphite has a kill over towards onto the Udyr, it is going to look like a bit of a disaster on the Peach's side on the top side here, because if they continue to like this, the Udyr will scale out of control and be almost unkillable, no matter how strong this thing is going to get.
Very ballsy of walking there to go for
But,
the roam,
I
I would
think-
say, considering that they don't have the lead in bot lane and they're still getting pushed into their tower.
Yeah.
I think Malphite getting behind is not that. It doesn't matter that much, as he's just gonna R the Kog'Maw. every
Yeah, that's
single team fight.
That is a fair point. Now
The
they are going
Yud
to
is
look
double dive.
but Awoken just saving his partner here in the bot lane with the lantern. Oh, Elio though, forcing the ghost out of Nico, so that's one summoner spell less from the Peachfish AD carry. As we do look to see more of the trading patterns here on the top side. Now, as we did talk about, we already see it already approached in game, right? The peak potential and the playmaking ability that Lånehajarna has over Peachfish, and they are trying to utilize that as much as possible, looking towards those bot dives and turning towards the cross-map plays when Awoken showed on top. So that is a good gameplay, especially from Elio here on the Annie, threatening and trying to get as much of a lead and extend it even further down towards the bot lane. Now, there is a 2-for-2 in bot, but knowing the Awoken Classic, he is sitting on both the kills on the bot lane.
So real.
But Kog'Maw but the enemy AD carry has their both. So the overall strength is maybe even stronger despite 20 CS lead. But Peachfish here going for an invade, hitting the Q again. Love going absolutely crazy.
The Annie flank though, they need to be careful.
They have to be careful for that, yeah.
I will say though, Nico playing this smartly. I think he has 20 CS lead and he bought the call just to scale. It's gonna be what it comes down to in the end, and it's what he has to play for.
Yeah, knowing that Jinx has a bit of like what's it called? More pressure with the Thresh catch, so that the enemy features bot lane is trying to play more safe. But here we see the all-in from the Silence. Seishiro going hard onto Elio here, popping the ult. But this is going to be another kill with the Kingslayer here from Seishiro, going to heal
that dangerous dive.
Another kill from going over towards the Silas. An overall great place from the mid jungle here from Peachfish's side, working together, walking together hand in hand, trying to convert and extend the leads as far as possible. Hook going wide here from Adrelia, nothing new, nothing we haven't seen before, and the Kog'Maw here with the W utilizing his range.
Ballsy trades for Lulu, while Lulu is taking vision, I must say, but once he missed the hook, I guess.
Oh, that is a hook from Awoken hitting, flashing away from the flay, good flash. Getting flayed into the trap there would have resulted in a kill towards the Peachfish bot lane, so that is an overall lifesaver, but not ideal here from Blueberry Gun to lose his flash here, especially when the mid jungle duo, the Silas and Ivern, has been so active around the map. So we can definitely look to see a bit more activity down towards the bot side now with this flash down. But the lane here and the wave state being really oppressive from Peachfish's side, the Kog'Maw utilizing his rage very well to poke out and work towards Jinx's HP bar here, forcing him to back out, and that is going to be a forced trade on a forced base from Jinx's side. Seishiro here looking for another trade in the mid lane, trying to now maybe look towards even a solo kill or to get his Annie out from the map. Now that he has this far ahead with the help from his Ivern. So it is not ideal here for Annie. She has opted to go for the Mercs, trying to survive a bit more after seeing the pressure that Love, the Ivern and the Silas has put onto her as a whole. Instead of going the more damage route, which is going to make it a bit easier for Jinx to survive later in the game, but it might also make it harder for the Peachfish to convert any more leads further down to the mid lane.
Yeah, Peachfish getting more void grips now. Absolutely huge.
Going to the 6 here. That is look, you can look at both team comps and say that no one really wants to silent and hit turrets. They both want to just catch waves later and move to their team and team fight. But the 6 grubs is definitely nothing you want to underestimate. Going into the later stages, even a team that doesn't even like the sideline or siege can definitely utilize the power from the 6 grubs to get a whole bunch of towers. Even though they don't have any certain split push champions. Seishiro using the Tabers in the mid lane just on cooldown, we can assume, and to do a quick little trade. A bit of a rundown here, a hard trade from Lånehajarna's bot lane here onto Nico. Just getting Lantern out by Awoken, and that is going to be quite a negative trade from Lånehajarna's bot lane there. Kind of misplay because Kog'Maw was running out with the less amount of HP during that trade. But we also see Jarvan here lurking in the pixel bush, looking towards the Jinx with no flash.
Now, what we did saw last game was that the jungler for the Lånehajarna would come far ahead of Peach Fish's jungle, and now we see a...
That is a hook from Woken.
First time ever!
That is crazy good.
And the Malphite,
We have
the
to
Silas
see
TP.
hold on to the Lulu. There's a match taken from Annie, but the Lulu is looking really dead on my screen. That's a great rocket from Nico here, finishing it off. Now it was going to be a traded TP from Peach Fish from both millionaires here, but Peach Fish definitely coming out ahead when the Jarvan was caught by the Woken hook. Great hook from Andrelila here. Catching him, and now there is an isolated Kog'Maw under the turret. They could opt for the dive, but they do just look to see to get the free base instead. Nico now taking the lantern and collectively basing with his support here. So overall a great play and continuously great movements here from Peach Fish playing around the bot, knowing that if they can get their hyper carry further ahead than Lånehajarna's, they are going to have an way easier time playing the game and looking to get the win.
Malphite is also really good into Kog'Maw late game.
Yeah, that's true. It's so easy to get caught out, and also we see now that Nicholas also reached his first power spike, I believe, before Kog'Maw, who's looking to buy Bork in, but he's not going to be able to complete it before going back to game.
That is true. Now there we see that Woken both supports here roaming towards the mid lane, keeping his starter safe, knowing that both AD carries are running back from lane. Back to lane, looking to just pick up their farm and do AD carry stuff. We see the Ivern hovering as well. Jarvan also being close in the Raptor bush. Peach Fish does seem to notice though, and Ivern is pinging it now, going on to the Jarvan. Stylus can split, know that he's going to be a quick EQ combo out to safety from Funman here. And overall nothing really happening in the mid lane here, but both teams kind of just looking at each other, saying that if you step a bit too far up, you are going to have a painful death. So both teams are really careful here, trying to not overextend and walk into the enemy. But there is going to be a quick trade from the Silas here. That walk in the Ivern moving faster. That is going to be an anti-flash, but the Udyr TP is forced out. The EQ from Jarvan threatening and forcing the flash of Silas. Silas now looking towards and taking the lantern. Large lantern from Thresh here, saving Silas's life, knowing that his C was down on cooldown, so being caught in that Jarvan ult was going to be lethal if he had stayed there. So overall a great saving operation from the support and the Peach Fish jungler, but they are going to look to all collectively reset. So there's no really advantage going to any side other than the fact that the Udyr did TP. So the TP advantage now in the top lane are standing towards Peach Fish, and now.
Okay, we have a Malignance on Malphite right now. We have an interesting build.
Right
that is an aggressive. But I do think the thought behind it is knowing that the only thing they do need to from Peach's side is to get one kill with the Malphite ult to set up the.
I think they just need the Kog'Maw and the Annie dead. That's their only objective.
Exactly right.
I think they have better tools to get on the Kog'Maw than they do on the Jinx.
Exactly.
I think the fresh pick here is really good against the Jarvan.
Yep, I agree. Keeping, I mean, we've already seen it as well, right? How many times it has saved not only Jinx but also Silas during the mid lane now, now with the threats that is coming from the opposite team. So kind of negating a bit of the playmaking plays that the draft gave towards Lånehajarna. So answering with the Thresh and the Ivern with a bit more of a disengage, and then playing a kite back and then slow chase after is the way they are approaching to. From draft, and that was the game plan, and they are seeming to play it absolutely correctly so far in the game. There is going to be a bit of a proxy action in the top lane here. Victor having to ult away to safety because of the Udyr slow here, but nothing that really matters at this stage of the game. The second Drake going over to Peach's side as well. Not sinning here, looking towards the invade, marking the blue buff, but that is not realistically anything he's going to be able to collect, knowing that we're looking at the Lulu movements and the prio and wave state in the bot. So Thresh here only covering this mid lane. Might be looking for a base. There we see the Tiber straight again on cooldown. The mid turret on Lånehajarna's side getting really low. He's going for an all in here, but that is going to be losing his life.
Aggressive.
That is a very aggressive play indeed. Going for the mid tier one. Yeah, so you could argue that it is worth his death resulting in a I don't know if it was a shutdown, but normally it's only a 300 or 350 gold over to the enemy, and the first turret obviously being worth maybe more. So, and the mid tier 1 value is also really important in the game to open it up and extend leads like this bot tower and creating space.
Opening up the map with 2 turrets already. Okay, I've opened the flash.
Answer from the Cosmo. So
That's why they call him the allegation beater.
Indeed. Cross map here from Lånehajarna is going to be the Herald, but I don't know how much value a Herald can get when 2 tier 1s have already been collected from Peach's side, and now they are going to base and be ready to defend for that at any point in time. So as long as they don't get caught while they still have it available, I don't know how worth this cross map play is for Lånehajarna. So overall, a great lead and a positive trade from Peachfish here on the map as a whole, and it is going to be a kind of a cut the losses or negate the losses play and cross map just to get something back from Lånehajarna's side. Now, overall, we see the Jinx farming and taking over. She is getting really strong now with the gold. We are looking on to almost 2 items here, almost finishing the Phantom Dancer. And we know when that Jinx is hitting the 3rd item now, after closing in and hitting the column and getting maybe a couple more kills. When the 3rd item, the Infinity Edge, is hit, that champion is dealing a lot of damage and it's going to be nearly impossible to kill as well with the Ivern, Thresh and the Malphite peel. So overall, a great game state here for Peachfish. So Lånehajarna really have to look to do something to turn the tides of this game if they are going to want to look to convert it into a win.
By the way, so what do you think about the new album we just released on SoundCloud?
The new album I just
now,
listened to before, that is absolutely genius. Those are all bangers. I love every single song.
Yeah, every single one?
Yeah, I love the
Addiction even?
Yeah, Six Addiction was a banger, but yeah, we see Thunan here going, charging the Herald out towards the bot one, and the bot one isn't even going to fall, so I don't know how the Herald value is going to match the 2 tier 1s that the Peachfish took in trade of it. So that is overall a quite bad Herald from Lånehajarna's side, just not even getting the turret on the first try. They are going to push the way now though and finish it off, but that does also mean that they will have less map tempo.
Okay, we have a TP from Silas.
Dodging the Jarvan ult, but he is going to flash out.
That was a very interesting TP.
Indeed. Of course, not knowing that Jarvan was in the bush, but only tipping on the minion is also really aggressive. So another aggressive play here from the Silas, really looking to play towards his champion and fighting, but they're also showing a lot of disrespect here to Lånehajarna's side. And the Lulu Q, of course, missing the Nico, so he didn't actually cancel the base, but Nico also being faked out by it, had to move back and just saving it overall for the tempo's sake. So
we have to keep in mind that the Kog'Maw has no flash for next team fight. If the Malphite gets on the Kog'Maw here, it's a 1-team fight.
That is true. So overall, you might also look on Lånehajarna's side, and they might be saying like, hey, our carry here and our win con to be able to win this fight is going to be really vulnerable, and they do have pretty clear engage. So maybe not fighting this upcoming objective might be the play only because of this lacking summoner spell, right? Because losing this fight might also just mean an unturnable game, especially how Peachfish are already this far ahead. Looking at only 2k gold lean as of now, but the overall map being more open and more playable, more convertible to leads, and more vulnerable from Lånehajarna's side, right? With the mid tier 1 down, the ability for Peachfish to move across the map and take jungle camps, take on other objectives like the Baron, to convert and snowball the leads even further, and that is exactly what Lånehajarna is going to do. They did not move into this 3rd Drake to contest it, and they say, hey, we are not interested in fighting this, we are not risking anything. If there was a 5v5, you or Peachfish is going to win it, so we are happily trading the
They'd
3rd
love
Drake.
to be going bot side to take the bot tower and kill Annie maybe. I thought they would maybe go top and try to get top tower, but it looks like they want to pressure the bottom tier 2.
Yeah. That is what's looking to happen, yeah. Now, as we see that the Lånehajarna is trying to look to convert
Okay,
it.
but the Baron started from red team.
And he forced the flash here.
We have no TP from Silas, it's only Malphite.
Just one
Malphite
tap.
is-
They're slowly walking.
Peachfish now know that the Baron has been started from
Oi!
Lånehajarna.
Okay, the Malphite is
going to be a
completely...
Malphite on beast.
It's a blunder.
Coming out from the Annie here, trying to respond now. There is a redemption on the map. Annie here, of course, flash this from the bot lane. Jarvan going ult here. Iron forced to flash out. Udyr here in the front line pressuring. We see Nico kiting back. Pay attention to the Baron who's going to get it. That is going to be a steal from not sitting on the Ivern. And we see a walk away also the Udyr.
The Jinx resets.
The Jinx is here running it down.
It's
This Kog'Maw is
completely over for red team.
This is going to be a complete disaster from Lånehajarna's side. Absolutely great plays from Peachfish. Now the sidestep going for Annie, but it does not really matter, does it? The Silas here and the play from Awoken is just incredible from Peachfish. That is going to be an ace. They are looking now towards the mid-tier 2, I'm sorry, and the top tier 1 here. And after this are going to look for the top tier 2, only opening them up even further.
I think they were slowly realizing that their comp was getting outscaled and they just wanted to coin flip a Baron. I think that was their only play into the game.
Lover redeeming himself by actually stealing this game. It's
There's
amazing.
a reason why we call him the Jungle King, bro.
That is why he is the Tempo King, only proving it that if a Tempo King knows what to do, it is farm a camp, and neutral objective is of course a PvE monster, so running away with this one is no surprise from not sitting here, bouncing here, happy with a pip in his step after this steal, and this guy is knowing that he might have just secured the win for Peach's side. Now the score of course in kills being 12-4 with a 2-1 in Drake's, and now extended to a 7,000 gold lead, 8,000 even towards the Peach's side, which is going to be looking like a really difficult game from Lånehajarna to come back from. Peach's now, with all the turrets down, just looking to siege with the Baron that he just got. We always see the Silas here looking towards the fight, knowing that he is really strong with a 5-1-4 scoreline, already finishing his Ramadan death gap. But again, it's a really aggressive play, popping the hourglass, getting
from
the
the
TP from
Malphite. This might be a double kill. And okay, the job
Going to the Udyr, he is
Malphite ult.
instantly popped. There comes the rocket, and here the Silas is chasing, but knowing that he has his EQ back, being really mobile, this champion J4, he has gotten back to his team safely, but at what cost, right? He has going to be forced to run back to base, and there is going to be a top tier 3 for Peachfish, and then converting it into an inhibitor. So the siege here also is going exactly as Peachfish are planning, getting the one pick that they needed to open the defenses from Lånehajarna's side, and just looking towards the Nexus here, already hitting the Nexus turrets. Seeing that the defense or the siege might be a bit too risky as of now, so they do decide to just keep and use the last empowered recall timer from the Mind Dasher and just tempo base, and maybe try to turn it on the other side of the map here, looking towards the bot tier 3 and bot inib.
I think this is a complete draft gap this game. I don't see what the Udyr is doing for the team comp at all.
I agree.
I think if they had a better engage on the top side, maybe the game would have looked different. But I think the Malphite pick and the peel from Fresh, it's just too hard to do anything.
Yeah, I really agree. The playing ability overall is a lot easier for the Peach's side and then Nico to play overall as the hyper carry compared to the Kog'Maw, right? Being threatened by the Malphite engage. Ivan here hitting Tunman with the Q.
Just harassing Daisy.
Popping the shield here, the Banshee's Valley is down. And then now with the 2 minions just clearing the wave, looking towards the bot tier 3 as we already talked about. Here's another trade and an all-in from Saishiro.
And the Silas damage.
Silas is insane! He's going to have to force his Udyr to run away. If he can hit his Z, that would have been lethal, but the Ghost is going to make his Udyr pretty fast, and he's going to be to safety, but at what cost, right? You're having to pop the Ghost, the one summoner spell he has to be able to do anything in teamfights, and not being a complete meat shield, is now gone. And that opens a lot of sieging ability on the other side of the map for Peachfish. So the overall 1-1-3 here from Peachfish, looking at all 3 lanes and threatening everything, using the Baron buff that is now expired, was really well played now. It is going to be looking like a 9k gold lead. Another trade from this silence. This guy is not done fighting. His champion knows it, that he is strong with these Rabadons. And knowing that his team also wants to open up the bot here, we see the attacks with this absolutely Gatling gun from Nico here. Going to just...
And the hook.
Oh, that is a hook!
The Michaels.
Jarvan forced to go in here with the EQ, knocking off the Nico, but what
the engage from Silas of Malphite.
That is a massive Jarvan ult from the silence, popping both bot laners from Lånehajarna's side, and this is going to be an absolute destruction from Peter's side. Nico picking up the double kill. Can he look for the triple? He is looking for it with the flash. He is fighting like a god, and his Jarvan is guilty. That is going to be game, looking towards the second Nexus turret, and this is going to be a Nexus finish for Peter.
What a complete stop.
It was absolutely insane, finishing here with the 12.6k gold lead, 10-2 in turrets, didn't even need to get the 4th Drake. They just said, hey, we got the Nashor, we got all we needed to end the game, that's what we're doing. And overall just a great convert here. From start to finish, really, from Peach's side, no slip-offs, great movements from the Ivern and Silas here towards the bot side of the map, only extending Nico's lead and ability to play the game, and the overall strength of the Peachfish team with the gold leads, converting objectives and the team fights into their favor, right? The Baron call was a bit iffy, a bit of a desperation play from Lånehajarna's side, but it is understandable seeing that they went for the bot here too to try to open them up even further. So a cross map of that nature is natural, but they should have called it off sooner, right? And it was a kind of a disaster that the flip went the wrong way, and the flipping against the Tempo King is never something you want to do, right? So of course this is going to be a complete stomp from Peachfish. Absolutely great movements.
I think we're gonna have to play the Tempo King song right now to honor him.
That might.
You're pouring yourself a can of WD-40.
Tempo King is going on.
Overall, great game here from you know, the congratulations. Now, something I really like this game. I've mentioned it many times, but the comms here and the movements, I think, was from the mid jungle here from Peachfish really enabled the game and made it a lot easier for Peachfish to win, right, extending the lead. But I think okay, before I start talking even more, let's go through the roles and let's nominate our MVP of the match here, boys. So Birk, we start with you.
For me, I have a special place in my heart for players that will pull off picks like Malphite, maybe not the most meta picks, maybe it's the weed skin, but it has to go to Mr. Victator in the top lane that dared lock in the big rock.
Yeah, that is fair. Now, Chicken, do you have a MVP of this series?
I think either the Silas or Nico of this game is my pick, but I think overall I would say Silas. He made a lot of plays after he got fed and making it hard for the enemy team.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Really showing his strength there on the items here, especially after the Rabadon finish, just constantly skill checking and stat checking the enemy, making it really difficult for them to play. So I agree that is a fair MVP choice. Now DK.
I gotta say, man, you know, I love when people LARP a Warthog A10 Gatling gun. So it goes to Nico here. That attack speed at the end is just dealing a tremendous amount of damage, and his consistently with movement and also mechanics is beautiful to watch.
Yeah, that is a fair point to make.
For me, it's actually gonna be Love, and that's simply because of the fact that he did not have a chance to smite the dragon in 2 times in the earlier game, but in the second game he actually did steal the dragon.
Yeah.
So amazing! It's amazing, and
He
I will keep
made up
yapping.
for the steals.
So I will keep yapping, just so you know. Like,
yeah, that is a fair point to make. Now I am going to make a bit of a wildcard MVP here, and the MVP of this game for me has to be a Wookend here on the Thresh, being a really clutch factor here, saving his rings from ganks and threats from Lånehajarna's kind of aggressive and engaging comp with the Annie and J4, and making his Silas able to play through the mid lane, saving him especially with that mid skirmish with the Udyr TP, and overall just preventing a lot of gold over. I was potentially going over to Lånehajarna's side and enabling their teammates to be on the map even more and not waiting to respawn in the fountain, right? So my MVP goes to Awoken. The hooks was on point this game, which I've never seen this guy do before, so I think that's a praise in itself. And we can also forgive him from taking doing the Awoken special and taking the double kill on the bot lane in the end.
So in the end, who is the overall MVP of the game?
We can't
I
decide.
think we need a Twitch chat vote. I think we need to make
the only
a poll.
final deciding vote has to be a Twitch chat vote.
Awoken in chat saying, look, PayPal suck. I mean, questionable.
I mean, now
there.
I am, as we all know, a neutral caster. I have nothing else connected ties to any of these teams. There's no other connection between me and the Peaches org. I'm only a caster alone, and I would never accept a payment to be biased on cast. We all know that, right? So that is going to be a quick. Yeah, thank you. That's going to be a quick. Thank you, Awoken. That was really nice of you. I'm going to spend that money on pizza. And yeah, that was a great game overall for Peach's side, right? But I mean, pointing out a single MVP this game is going to be a tough decision. Like looking at the team overall, the macro pulse and the overall team play from the team with the pressure from all players, all 5 players on Peach's side was just on point this game. They played really smoothly, really calmly, and they had everything control at all stages, right? So there was no really points in the game where I felt that Peach's was stressed. And that's because every single one of the team members just communicating with each other, saying that I am strong, I can fight, this is what we can do, and then moving together and overall being a unit and moving and coordinating as a team, right? I think that was the overall winning factor here for Peach's side over Lånehajarna. The fact that they could work together this good.
You
and
might have
this
to talk it
coordinated.
soon, Big.
The gap alert.
You might have to do it.
Unfortunately, we cannot make a poll as the stream needs to be an affiliate. We do not have the privileges from Twitch.
There's just no way we're becoming an affiliate with this.
I'm still not paid, bro. What the fuck is this?
I mean, you mentioned affiliate chicken, that is true, but you can also then say that if you do want in the future to be able to bet on matches and to answer you could help Peach to become an affiliate and to be able to make the production quality even higher. So what you have to do is to make sure to follow the stream and tune in every time the broadcast goes live, and if you do that, then the magic will happen by itself, right? So the streams will become even more interactive, even more fan favored, and the games and qualities and the overall community here is going to be a lot more improved. So
we also have a secondary goal of getting SOL onto Unibet. It might happen.
Yeah. And then yeah, I think everyone watching the Peachfish stream might be rich, because as we all know, we have no other connection to Peachfish. So telling them to lose a game for our sake is never going to happen, you know. So earning some money is never going to happen. Match fixing is never going to happen if that happens.
Yeah, if that happens. If that
happens. Like,
like I just one day the stream key to the stream popped up in Big's DM. Like we don't know. Something happened.
But is it time for a post-game interview? Can we look to get that?
I think it's in game 3. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, there's a game 3.
Yeah, of course.
Hey,
it's
a tiebreaker.
Hey, it's a tiebreaker.
Yeah,
now
huge coming
that is great news, and that is going to be an exciting game as well. I wasn't here to watch the first, but looking at the second here, knowing that I lost the first game, but also stomping the second, this third game can go either way. But of course, Peachfish with the blue side here, I do assume that they also had the side selection, which means that the side selection is going to now be swapped over to Lånehajarna. So if they do then decide to play on blue side, and have the pick advantage, maybe a certain way they want to look to draft any prior picks that they really like to play around to convert it into a win that might be looking towards a more more of a prediction and the favor towards the Lånehajarna side, but as we just saw, anything can go right with the Tempo King, having the clutch smites, with the movements from the mid jungle of Peachfish, and the overall communication on Peachfish's side.
We got a bit trolled by our players. They didn't give us draft pick, so we're going into draft a bit late. I'm sorry, but
Yeah, the disable this. Yeah, we gotta.
I mean, that is unlucky. I mean, what the fuck is on my screen? But as we see, is it Peachfish on blue side? I assume who is on which side here? Who is on which side? That's
Red
kind
side
of,
is Peachfish, I'm pretty sure. Because they were blue side last game, no?
Yeah, I mean, anything can have. So if you can get that information, that would be really nice. But as we see, the blue side here, prioritize. I mean, we can only assume that Draven, Ivan, and Brand is banned from blue side.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Peachfish is red side.
Red side, yeah. So Lånehajarna here, Emilio going. What's he going? Emilio? Something like that. Mid laner is going to pick up Asir on B1. And then red side here, looking towards the Jinx, Nick on Jinx again with a strong performance, and then also following it up with a Xin Shao, strong skirmish pick, and of course the overall Nautilus blind is pretty ballsy here from Lånehajarna.
They might look for the Malphite again.
There it is again.
Okay, now the only problem is that this is a blind pick, as the Jax could go into the jungle. They might. Silas is oh no, Silas is banned. Sorry, the blue team's banned Silas for some reason. I guess from last game, but
yeah.
Now they have no counter pick like Silas. Malphite might just do the same job as last game.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna see Sire, which is what brought them down last game. That's perfect for game 3. it's the revenge.
That is
revenge arc is ready.
I mean, the Sai only makes sense, right, with the heavy engage on the Malphite. There's really few other AD carries that can really also match the safety that Sai has with the ultimate, especially with a strong engage as Malphite champion.
I'm confused why Peachfish went for the Malphite pick though, because they already saw the Azir. I didn't see why they pick a mid laner first and then pick the top lane counter pick afterwards.
Yeah, it's a fair point to make.
But it looks like we have the GP.
It's going to be,
we have a lot of scaling on the enemy.
Oh, yeah.
The GP with the Jax and the Azir.
Here.
If I manage to scale, it's gonna be pretty hard.
Jin mid?
Now, what are we looking on the mid lane? We're looking for the Xerath counter pick again.
Now, this Xerath pick is kind of interesting to me because, as you know, it is really stationary. The only champion also with all 4 skill shot abilities in his kit, the only champion with that in the game. So you have to be quite precise to be able to pull a champion and give it the value it can have. But yeah, the engage range also, Peachfish realized that it is kind of medium range or kind of towards the shorter side with only a Jax jump and the Nautilus hook. So the only real threat that Xerath has to pay attention to here is the Azir shuffle. So for this Xerath to survive, it is going to be quite hard to kill this Xerath or pressure it. I think from Lånehajarna's side.
We saw the Xerath pick in the first game, and it was working really well for Peach Esports. But I think this game it might work even better because they don't really have that much engage potential other than maybe Nautilus or Jax. The first game they had Zac and Lee Sin to stop the Xerath. But here it's not as bad. So.
It is an open playground here for this Xerath. As long as he can keep away from this Azir, he has a lot of potential here to deal a lot of damage and be a really obnoxious unit against Lånehajarna here. And knowing that also, Lånehajarna's comp is really looking to dance and play skirmishes. And, I don't know about. This is that is, I think, illness. We are working on it here. There we go.
So we have a saucy broadcast.
And fired our production staff, and we got a new one.
We have Linus Tech Tips. Okay, we have a special guest, Linus on the GP.
Linus,
I think we should give him a raise, actually.
Linus in the top lane, and we also have the PDF file in the.
It's actually known as Linus Gangplank in the lore. If you guys know.
That is true. I think I read that somewhere as well. And yeah, we are just waiting to get in the game here. So overall, we can look at the two teams and talk about win cons here as well, right? Both teams. Now this game, a bit more split push ability, I think, from Lånehajarna's top lane here, with the GP being able to play in the side lanes a bit longer and affect the map already from level 6 with its global ult, right? So Grubs here might have a bit more value this game than it had the last game, also with Asir from Lånehajarna. So that objective is something that Lånehajarna might be really interested in focusing on, to get a siege power and get the plates and overall local turret gold over to solo laners later in the game. But I think overall Drake's this game is going to be the main factor, looking towards the scaling on both sides. The Asir, the Gangplank, the Jinx and the Seraph, both all four carries strong during the late game, and that's where they all really thrive to play, right? So I do think looking for the scaling power that the Drakes does give the team is going to be the bigger focus here, especially on the objective side for both teams.
Yep, I think the Brom here might be the big factor on the engagement, because the main engaged Jax and the Nautilus, they're both melee. The Azir Shuffle's the only thing they need to worry about.
Yeah.
The GP barrels might be a big factor too. If he can hit his barrels, and it's going to trunk a lot of that too.
Yeah. So overall, I think it is easier for Peachfish to play just because of the range advantage that they have on the carries. Jinx being a really long range champion, especially if she also opts into the rapid fire cannon as a fourth item. So late game, I think the overall playability of both drafts, I think, is a lot easier for Peachfish to achieve what they want, and also win fights and just overall poke the enemy out. So in fights, I think Lånehajarna is really pressured to not be scared to pull the trigger and take the the slightest opportunity that they can find and just grasp it, because if they wait a bit too long, their HPs might fall a bit too low. So I think the margins here are slim for Lånehajarna's way to victory, but the way to victory is definitely there. So if they do disrespect, especially as we saw from Peachfish's mid lane, this time only playing Sarah, so we can only assume that he's not going to be as aggressive, but making sure that they do not convert or give or surrender any leads towards Lånehajarna that is unnecessary is going to be crucial for people not to make this game uncontrollable and make Lånehajarna have the ability to snowball this game out of control, as we saw that Peachfish did in the previous game, making it completely unplayable for Lånehajarna to convert it into a win themselves.
Well said, Mr. Yapper.
But I think as we wait into the game, I think we can also promote our new album and put some new songs while we wait. No?
We have been listening to songs all stream.
Yeah, but I haven't. So let our brother listen. No?
I'm tuning up some beats.
Yeah,
Put some
nice.
bangers.
That is nice.
Right now we're playing Level Up on Peachfish, a new banger in the Peachfish Originals album. But we are now going into game.
Yeah, so that was a nice I don't know what the fucking word is. That was a nice thing that we managed to hear the 3 seconds of that song, but going into game here is going to be the more important way, or the main focus point here of the cast, right? So yeah, I think level 1, both teams can choose to be really aggressive, right? With the Brown being a really strong factor, having the ability to stun absolutely every single member on Lånehajarna's team with the passive block. Although that is unlikely, he has the ability to, and also the Nautilus here with the hook, also making a threat towards Peachfish, right? So the level 1 can go either like a classic 5-point for both teams, or if anyone wants to achieve maybe a bot lane brush control, or like only some vision to help their other jungler out, both junglers being really skirmish heavy and fighters, right? So depending on what both teams wants to achieve, the level 1 can vary, right? So we can that is something that they can already this early affect the game. Knowing Peachfish though, they might also just look to and also being a game 3 in a tiebreaker series, both teams might also be a bit nervous to pull the trigger, right, and a bit nervous to flip anything level 1 if they're not as confident as they need to be. Going into the game, and we can only see, right, see what the bot teams will do. But the pressure is high for sure, so they every single player here in their own minds does think that they are not wanting to be the ones that is losing or making the enemy team have an easier time playing the game, and be the one that fucks it up, right?
Now the matchups, I think the matchups look pretty even, other than maybe top lane. I think when Malphite gets 6, GP needs to be careful.
Yeah, that is a fair point. I mean, I've seen that myself as well. You would think that a tank is supposed to be a tank, but this guy is an assassin as well. So especially with the ult damage and the engage range, closing the melee gap that Gangplank really likes to kite around. I think that is a fair point to make. Yeah.
I think if it takes ops for the Malignance again, it might actually work out, as he's going to be focusing on the GP and the Zarya.
Yeah.
I don't think he needs to go full tank here.
Yeah, I agree. I think if they can playing with the Jinx again also, right? Loving or like playing against the Jinx, all you need is one reset with the takedown from Jinx, and she is able to do quite a bit of damage alone. So sacrifice the Malphite to achieve that might also be make it easier for Peach to play. So opening it to the Malignance, having a bit more lower ult cooldown and a bit higher ult damage to make that target, that single target, even lower and easier to execute.
It looks like the casters are periodically being fired from Peachfish.
True. We're running out of budget. We have to fire some of the casters.
But they somehow left the bronze caster here, but it's very, you know, I guess diversity lost.
Diversity lost, yeah. Yeah, a bit of different perspectives in the now. The level 1s here with the lane assignment, just both teams just doing their own thing, trying to catch as many minions as they can in the early game. Bot lane being a bit more wave favored though, as the Lånehajarna bot lane have to wait for the wave to crash to be able to do anything. Fighting against the wave will be absolutely lethal. And honestly, they're stupid from Lånehajarna's side if they do want to keep the health bars up and not lose the lane this early, right? So the wave has crashed now, and then now the third wave coming in into side lanes. You can see that the Peach's bot lane are crashing the third wave, and knowing that a Nico Classic and a Walking Classic here, they might just look for base to get that Theta recall and get that slight advantage that Nico so desperately like in the early game, but it is going to be cancelled.
Oh, gank on mid.
Alcir moving in, the jump from Jack still going through. He is going to probably...
I think he's going to look for the flash.
Well, waiting a bit more,
Q
getting a
well.
lot of jump.
Oh,
But
the
flash! Flash from the Sarah here, and the full flash
lucky.
from Jax. That is first spot going on to Elio. And now you can only see that the blue side here is taking, and the confidence is now from game 2 getting shift already into Lånehajarna's favor with the first blood, going over the enemy mid. Quite a different story than what we had the last game. And that is definitely not something that you want to see if you are on Peach's side. Seeing that Silas's strength and mid lane presence that they had game 1, which was so crucial to be able to convert the lead, is now going to be completely flipped on its head, and Azir already having the lead towards the mid lane. So yeah, that is going to be a tricky one to
Look
play
for
around.
another gank on.
That is an E cancelling Azir's E, and he's going to be a follow flash
This
with the
has
red
to
one.
be a
That is
kill.
going to be a
Yes.
return
It
kill
goes over to
over
Xin Zhao.
to the Xin Zhao. So
To the Tempo King, that's what we like to see.
he, you know, he lost his full clear with the 28 CS. Now looking to get his 30 seconds with the double scuttle as well. Having the follow up and a gank, you can see
And
that.
double scuttle. Holy shit.
This Tempo King is definitely in a sweet spot. You see fishing for Susan here, the GP on Lånehajarna's side. I've already seen that the Shins have moved towards the top lane, so he did decide to ward the Pixel Brush, removing any gank attempts that Sinning might make towards the top side. So looking towards a base here, having that 32 CS and now a kill though, opting towards the tunneler is a quite controversial component, knowing that it's not as maybe a Caulfield's hammer, but maybe he was only sitting on 1050 gold and didn't want to waste any more time in base
I've seen in the chat that Karma is forcing his players to pick bad builds so they could practice more in game.
That is fair.
Confirmed?
That it could definitely be a theory. That is a conspiracy that is more likely to be true than any other conspiracy that I've heard. Because you know, as we know from this coach, he loves his flex picks and he loves his weird strategies. But this is going to be a follow-up here for not sitting, not putting down on the pressure here, just knocking up the GP here, and that is going to be a kilo over to the Shin Sao, now sitting on a 2-0-0 score with a 150 bounty here, and this early in the game. Having this much gold and this much power over to the skirmish jungler is going to be a lot easier for Peach Fish now to play any skirmish or any objectives that they do want or might want in the early game. But while this was happening, Thunan, being as sneaky as he was, managed to pick up the 3 grubs. So, as we talked about in the draft, how the grubs will play an important part in side laning later in the game, and converting those turrets into golds and items onto their side laners and solo laners to be able to carry the game. Thunan also realizes this, right? So instead of counter ganking and trying to save his top laner, that was a lost cause. He did decide to opt for the consistent play and getting the 3 grubs.
It looks like they're bringing Malphite. Oh, there's a gank onto mid again. Seraph has no flash.
He still has no flash indeed, and that is going to be a really dead Seraph. Elio picking up the 2nd kill of the game with a nice shuffle here. Victor,
Okay, the Malphite chooses to go in.
Dealing damage.
He's standing there blocking his E, so
he's in
Elio
tower range.
He is in tower range indeed. He has to flash.
That's a classic Malphite mechanic. That's a classic.
Dying, getting a hook under Lilian, being really low. One more turret shot and he would have been dead, but he is now walking out of safety. The Gangplank ult here also used to assist, but yeah, an overextension from both sides. Victor ulting in, blocking and standing in front of the Azir, making it impossible for him to shuffle away into turret safety. But he did also overextend and get the CC on the turret, so that forces flash. And also made him really vulnerable to kill, but then Elio following with the overextension as well, dying. Now we see Nautilus holding the wave, trying to help his mid laner, but Jax is moving now, going the hit onto other Lilia. Now you see Elio moving back into the mid lane. That is going to be a stun from Jax, forcing Nico's flash, and that is going to be a follow-up route, and only flash is traded here, but the help. Oh, that is a great ward hop flash from Thunan, getting the kill and finishing Andre Lilia off. Not sitting here, stealing the Draking, getting away with the Drake here, getting pressured by the Saya, but there's nothing much he can do. That is the ult pop. What a really interesting ult here from the Sarah, being stationary really close, but he does seem to finish off the Saya. Looking for more here, looking towards the low Nautilus, but overall, the Drake going over to Peach Fish. And the AD carry Saya also losing his ult and losing his life in the end. So has a lot of fighting and a lot of things happening in a short time span.
Yeah, I think there was a lot of messy plays leading up to the Drake. I think the plan of Peach Esports was to just group up and get the Drake, but the Zaraf got caught, and then for some reason Victor wanted to turn back and get a kill on mid, but they played way too aggressive.
Yeah, and seeing that Victor already had his TP when he walked back into the mid lane. He was planning to already rotate to the Drake and maybe TP back to the top lane, playing towards the ult and getting that Drake, as we did talk about, the Drake being prioritizations maybe mainly for both teams. So already looking towards that first turret, but seeing that the Shaft did indeed get shuffled and died before he managed to do anything, the whole plan was in the shambles, right? So they had to just improvise, and a lot of scrappy fights.
I think they should have just gone to Drake after the Zaraf death, because the GP had no TP, so they just do the Drake and then you can just TP back in top. It would have been fine.
Yep.
It ended up just being a complete mess on the mid lane.
Complete fiesta. But they're making that decision big.
They're looking for another gank on the GP.
GP still has his flash though, but there is really nothing you can do against 2 knockups when you have still have your flash, right? So deciding to keep his flash here for another more crucial fight, maybe towards the second grubs, to maybe play towards it now, having a top tempo. I don't think the second grubs are going to be really playable. Looking at the strength of this Jin Sao being 4-0-1 with his magical footwear already achieved at 9 minutes, only making his tempo increase and accelerating it even further, going to pick up the second grubs of the game.
That's why this matchup on top lane with GP and Malphite, it's very fluffy. As soon as he hits 6, he can just get. Oh, he sniped a grub.
That was a cheeky little smite there from Colin, getting his fourth grub of the game, and seeing that the mid lane prio here and the support also movement, Blueberry Gun is going to be quicker than Andre Lilia, so seeing that the numbers advantage was not on Peach's side, they managed to, or decided to concede the 6 grubs or the second grub pair. So that is going to be 6 grubs going over to Lånehajarna's side, which was what we talked about, right? So being in this spot with Lånehajarna, even though you're one break behind, I do think you are really happy to be in this state, knowing that transitioning into the mid and late game, there is going to be a lot more pressure over towards Fish now to not fall too far behind the macro world, right?
Yeah, I think we have to look at all the gold that's onto Xin Zhao as well. A lot of the advantage is onto him right now.
Yeah, indeed. He is in total 1.5k gold up on the enemy jungle. Talon also keeping up quite well, not being further behind, even though the enemy jungle is 4 kills and 1 assist.
But it's looking very even.
It is indeed, because if you look at the CS, right, the tempo king as we know him is now behind 20 CS, or 16 CS to be precise. But that is something we very rarely see, so negating or just hindering a bit further that lead and just keeping up as hard as he can is Jax is doing a really good job and not making himself a full item behind, right? So as we talked about the trades going in even favor, but with the ult here on the top lane, the GP has to be a bit more careful. Knowing the close initiations out, but it is going to be a movement from both teams here towards the bot side of the map, looking towards the skirmish maybe both. But as Lånehajarna's mid laner called that Azir is not in lane anymore, he is probably in river. Lånehajarna realizes this, right? So they do not choose to pick this fight, knowing that they most likely are outnumbered.
Looks like Victor is a bit torn on where he wants to go as he doesn't have TP. The GP has TP, so he can just stay in the top lane right now. We'll see if they want to do the Drake. I think they need to be honest. His TP is coming up soon actually, so maybe they'll wait on the TP.
And both teams realize this also, right? So whoever, both junglers looking to get their lead and tempo towards bot, so both teams saying that whoever can get the kills or wave in bot pile first does have the ability to go to Drake. That is going to be a trade back. Great
flash from Nico
here. That is going to be a really vulnerable Jax, but a walk-in here getting really low, down to the ignite. The W from Xin Zhao hitting, but that is going to do absolutely nothing. The Jax walking away with his life. He's jumping down back
to re-engage.
That is going to be the Crescent Guard here from Xin Zhao, trying to finish it off.
But that is going to be nothing. That is going to be a
smash shuffle, double shuffle from Elio. That is incredible.
See a TP from Malphite. He's going to save his R. Yeah, that's a Drake.
Now, he was looking good on the turn here. And that
running in.
The reactions, but it doesn't matter as the Malphite Q finishes him off.
As he is playing against an assassin, right? So the Q damage from Alpha is going to be absolutely too fucking broken. So honestly, a great turn here when Elio joined the fight with the double shuffle.
Seraph might look for a dive here. Okay, the flash! He's crazy.
He flash, I think it was looking to channel and make the reaction time even harder to do and pull off
another dragon.
That is going to be a Jax walking into this area, spelling his flash off this side. Going to be really doing a lot of damage.
The GP is very far ahead now.
Yeah, he's getting that.
I think a lot of the gold is being inflated by the GP passive in the tower.
Yeah.
Not wrong.
But the rest of the team, looks like the Xerath is ahead in gold. The bot lane's kind of even, and the jungle's even again.
Yep. I mean, the Xerath when this, I think when this Azir moved a bit earlier than the Xerath, he managed to pick him up maybe a plate or two before he followed himself. Now on the bot lane skirmish, he was looking pretty good for Peach's side at first. And then the Jax walked away with his life, and Andre Lilia taking down with Ignite, and then after that when Elio moved out with a double shuffle, finishing Nico off, and knowing that Nico again had no flash reacting to after that, and Jax E-flash fight. That was looking really good for Lånehajarna. But the follow-up roam from Seraph is converting it back was really nice from Seishiro here. Getting tagged by the Brown, this Nautilus is still going to walk away, but he is going to be forced to pick up the blue buff, which is going to be not really any game changing, but it is going to be a disadvantage towards the solo runnings here. And if this Azir now wants to go into the side lane, the blue buff could be a nice factor to have to see which one we can stay in the side on the no mist. It is going to be a hurl though, quick from Fish going over, picked up by the Jin Sao. And overall, the game stayed pretty even here. 6 grubs to Lånehajarna, but also 2 drakes to Fish. The 1.5 or the 1k gold in towards Lånehajarna's favor. Now, as we talked about,
it looks like Malphite is. And he has to R away.
This time, instead of being first or wanting to R in, he's going to have to R out to walk away with his life. And as you see, the 30 CS difference in the top lane, but also the first tower being a whole almost 2 items. Now it's a one item difference or half item difference in the top lane.
Yeah, it looks like he's opting in for the Frozen Heart this game. He might have had a talking to from Karma to not build Malignance.
Yeah, that might really be the case. And also looking at the enemy champions and their way of damaging, right? The Tabis here with the basic attacks, as you see, the Jax, Xayah, and Azir all really heavy basic attackers that are as their main form of damage, right? So reducing that attack speed is going to be really clutch, not only to save his own HP bar, but
I think this is a dead Xerath.
But yeah, the Xerath being really quite a bit overextended, getting now caught by the side of Lånehajarna, and that is going to be a shutdown? No, just a kill going over to Lånehajarna's side. Now they are trying to follow up with a kill, but it looks like, unless Nigga is done here, and I'm walking through that is going to be a dead Nautilus here. And overall just a 1-for-1 trade, but seeing that this Xayah is now free to farm his mid waves, and also looking towards this mid tier 1, this is honestly, if I was Lånehajarna here, I'll be kind of happy with this trade. Trading the mid tier 1 for bot tier 1 is something that any team should kind of do any day, right? Any day of the week. So both teams
GP damage.
looking pretty heavy, and this is going to be a full team despite the ult away from Malphite. Here the GP also ulting just for security measures here, making sure that this Malphite definitely doesn't walk away with his life, but the passive damage just peeking away and killing him before he was even allowed to reach the ground with his ultimate. So overall the damage, as you are commenting, Chicken, that it's really absurd and getting really amped from this GP side. So
all the gold into GP is snowballing.
Yeah.
In the team fights, if he hits one of these barrels and it's a crit,
it's going to be rough.
Chunk.
So now it is, as we talked about, the clutch factor here is how Fish are going to be able to keep their range, and now especially with the Gangplank getting his lead extension and snowballing it even further, you will see his R evolves or R upgrades will come also even faster, right? So keeping the range might be even more difficult now for Peach's side, knowing that they can also be slowed and damaged a lot by this by the GP ult, and also having to worry about this shuffle, right? So overall, quite a bit a change of pace. Looking at game states, previous game it was a complete jump from Peach's side, but it is going to be
looking on engage from Nautilus.
Onto the Awoken here, following with his ult with the shield. That is going to be a TP from Victor going onto the Dax. The Xerath ulting here, trying to hit the Xerath, or the Xayah, sorry. The Nautilus falling down, giving the shutdown, or giving the reset to Jinx here. And overall there is going to be a 1 for
he felt the 1 pot.
But overall the HP bars from Peach are looking kind of low, and it is kind of scary for them to step up. And seeing that the Xayah enemy AD carry is still full HP, having this ult and flash still back up, are still available.
A lot of this team fight right now is banked on the GP hitting barrels, I think.
Yeah.
If he misses a barrel, I don't think they have enough damage.
Mistiming the barrel again. Now a lot of barrels. He has 1 barrel left, but he's going to be really hungry. He is having to flash away, getting hit by the Brown passive. And this going with a crazy shuffle, double shuffle. That is going to be flashed from above.
What does it matter?
It is absolutely a fiesta here. Jinx kiting back, Shinsa diving in. This Nautilus is back in the fight again. See him walking back after his death, first death of the fight, right? So let's just say how long this fight was lasting for, and the tension that was already there, right? But absolutely Fiesta, like everyone diving in. This flash shuffle from the Azir was really nice. Getting the double catch here, having to force the flash for both the enemy AD carry and the enemy support, and also taking the enemy jungler's life with him. I think, or maybe it was Seraph, but yeah. Overall, a well fought fight from both teams. The engage factor from and closing the range gap from Azir was really nice, that fight with the flash shuffle, but also Nico being able to stand there and hold his ground, and the Seraph also being able to deal his damage before and then poke the HPs down. Made it a lot harder for Lånehajarna to approach the fight, so overall well played from both sides.
I think tracking the flash time as this game is going to be very important with the Malphite. The GP has no escape if he has no flash. They have free... Oh, no, nothing's happening. Just a bit of scuffle in the mid.
Overall here, Nautilus just taking these hits left, right and center, chunking or chipping away at his HP bar, getting hit now by the Brown Peasant. That is going to be a knockoff. Just missed the hook to negate or to mask the Shinzao knockoff, and that is going to be disastrous towards Lånehajarna's side. This Jack's also moving in to try to get some return damage, but he's going to be forced away, seeing that the Malphite and the Brown was hiding their fog of war. So overall, just a kill going over to Peach's side, and that is not something that you want to see if you are Lånehajarna, because this kill makes it easier and gives Peach's ability to actually siege this meteor one and opens the map for them even further. Now Shinzao having to ult,
okay, the shuffle again.
Flash, that is the great shuffle. But
okay, barrel onto the Nico.
And that is an overall
okay, GP is
shuffle.
just cleaning up right now.
He is running the Peachfish team down. Still missing a bit of timing on the barrels, but his damage is for sure not lacking. The ult here from Saya,
might be Baron for blue team.
And the overall ability from Shin or Azir, sorry, is just going to be there to chase down. They are now looking Lånehajarna to turn towards the Baron.
And this is what I was talking about before. If the GP hits those barrels, it's just completely doomed. Nico getting trunked out by a crit barrel, his HP bar is just gone completely.
That you said, and that was also what happened, right? So you see this, the damage there being absolutely incredible and absurd from coming out from this Lånehajarna top laner, right? Being really clutch into this team by chipping away, and then overall the chase ability and great reaction ult from Saya as well, dodging away the Sun, being able to kill the Braum and the Azir falling up right afterwards to finish off the Sarah. So
I think the Malphite pick this game might not be as impactful as they have GP, Azir and Xayah. They have 3 damage threats. It's kind of hard to focus all 3 at the same time.
Yeah. Now, obviously, being Peachfish here, they are now saying that, or realizing that the game is now a bit, or not a bit, but a lot harder to play. So let's not crawl around here. Let's not do any more fighting that's unnecessary. Let's just look towards our win con, which is going to be the soul, and let's fight it controlled, right? Fighting our range, playing it slow, playing with poke and the Seraph range is.
It looks like the Xerath this game's looking for a utility build. He's going for the Rylai's, which is interesting. Oh, and Shinzao Lover's caught out.
And it's going to be a really dead Shinzao. Going another kill, turned over to the Gangplank, now looking at a 350 gold bounty, only stacking his lead even further. Him and Jax only taking over the bot lane now. There's going to be Seraph TP defending the bot tier 2, not to give any more gold over to the GP, which is already strong enough. So, and now extending to a 500 gold bounty only represents the kind of strength that this Lånehajarna top laner is now possessing, and this shows how big of a threat he is now. Almost closing in on his 4th item, going to be the collector. So,
I don't know if the Rylai's is going to actually have much impact in these fights, as they're just going to be engaging anyway.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think the Rylai's here was. I mean, going for utility is fair, but I don't think the Rylai's is doing quite the thing that he wanted, right? Because obviously the thought behind it is, as long as I can hit my skill shots, they are going to be slowed, and their ability to close the range gap that we really are desperate to serve it.
We have an engage on the Malphite.
Now they are going to turn onto the Malphite. The Malphite forced all down the lane.
He has no R.
And that is going to be an ignite used on the Malphite, and that is also a DP ult trying to get the skill. Also being really close. This Malphite being slimmering down at 15% HP. So that was a close call from Peach's side, and they really have to be careful.
The damage from Zareth right now, it just feels like he's doing no damage.
Can I steal
Yeah.
the break?
But you couldn't say the same towards the... Now it is going to be, if they can kill this Jax, that is going to be
Oh,
another break over the Peaches, but that is going to be a clutch smite from Tunnen here, securing the fourth break, preventing the soul. That is a great shuffle from Elio, just throwing the members into the Lånehajarna side. But Peaches here fighting back.
Oh,
the Azir
Not
damage!
winning, just doing absolute
Malphite!
work.
Oh, can the Azir... I think the Azir might be able to turn this though.
He's getting the look
it's-
but no wonder that the fight was looking close when enemy AD carry, Lånehajarna AD carry is just seeding top. Now,
It's game 1 all over again. They're stealing
This is-
Drakes when it matters the most. It's
This is
insane. This
absolutely-
jungler is crazy with his smites.
he is indeed, and that smite is going to be really clutch because now Peachfish to be able to remotely have a chance of winning any skirmishes or preventing any sieging abilities and preventing that strength from the 6 grubs from Lånehajarna side. They're going to have to wait another 5 minutes for the next break to spawn, so that smite being really clutch here from the Jax and Thunden here, being controlled under pressure and managing to hold this nerve and press the smite on the correct timing. Really making it harder for the enemy to slip back into this game. It is going to be looking like a 6k gold lead here on Lånehajarna side, as we talked about. The mid lane, or the silent turrets, now just getting chipped down and chipped away and being converted into gold to their main carriers, GP and Azir, right? And as we saw that fight, that this Azir damage is nothing to joke around with. That is nothing you try to test or play with, because if you
He has-
step take one step
carry on.
wrong, you're dead.
He has the Leandries, Death Cap, and the Nashes. He's just doing insane amounts of damage.
Yeah. And that's also without the sock beats as well, so just flexing on us here with the 10 stack Dark Seal, which obviously is a really gold efficient item, but also preventing a slot in his build now. So we are going to look to sell his door answering, or maybe if he does die this in the near future, he's going to have to sell it as well. But as of now, he is overall just really strong, having that strength and every single bit of AP that he can get, so to maximize the damage, right? So overall, a really scary solo laner here on Lånehajarna side, which can honestly just be the win factor that Lånehajarna needs to close out the game. Her blueberry gun here might be caught, but hooking out, putting himself to the wall and escaping Peachfish's threats of engagement.
The Azir is just pushing in the bot lane right now. He might just get a turret with this.
Yeah. The 1-4 position here from Lånehajarna, pretty smart, knowing that Azir has the mobility to escape any engage that the Peachers might have. But I think for this to work, Lånehajarna really has to sync their waves to be able to pressure both sides of the map at once, right? So until they do so, I don't think this siege is going to matter at all, because having the Jinx and having the Seraph, the wave clear on Peach's side is not really lacking, right? So as long as they don't pressure the both sides at once, Peachers are going to have no problem defending these turrets.
Yeah, I think they're just gonna look at the Baron maybe and have Azir just on the side. And then we'll just look at the barrels.
Yep.
If the barrels hit, then they're gonna be chunked before the fight even starts.
But the mid prior, of course, looking at the gold difference here now, closing at 7,000 is going to mean that the mid prior is leaning towards Lånehajarna side, and that also means that the vision control on the top side, especially around the objective that is Nash, it's going to be really hard for Peachfish to approach, knowing that this GP can be sitting in any bush that they might face take, and that might also mean that 80% of your carry's HP bar might be gone, right? So they really have to be careful to move into this jungle when they don't have any vision. And Lånehajarna doing a really good job moving into the mid lane, pushing the waves, moving in and then controlling back the vision, and then moving back to get the mid pry again, right? Leaving no room for Peachfish to move in, except for doing like this, right? Where Peachfish have to really be like on their feet, on the tip of their toes, and just space taking. And now Lånehajarna doing a collective base here as a 5-man to really just gain map tempo. As you see now, having that vision control also makes it so that Peachfish had to base even later, and that also means that they can convert their vision if they really want to hinder this fourth break for Peachfish. They can be on the bot side of the map even faster, right, and having that control that is going to be really hard for Peach Fish to breach. With
Looks like they've already got vision on the bot side, so it looks like they're gonna have better tempo here.
Yeah. But honestly, I don't think this will stop Peach Fish, right? Because looking at the game set here, that we have double flash here. That is going to be a shot onto the Xerath, and this Xerath is completely dead. The damage from this Azir is absolutely insane. Not sitting here trying to convert his back.
I think this is a bad engage.
That is going to be a Malphite ult. The Sins are diving in. Saya here just getting chipped away at with the range advantage from Nico, but he is getting chunked away at from this Jax. That is going to be an insane amount of damage, and Nico is going to fall down, getting sent back to the fountain, and that is going to mean the fourth Drake, or the fifth Drake of the game going on to Lånehajarna side, and also the Baron Nashor. So this game might be looking like a win from Lånehajarna here, just snowballing out of control, and it's going to be going to take a miracle for Peach Fish to get back into this game.
Yeah, this series, it just looks like every single time they're just getting caught, Peach Esports, and it's just turning into a Baron or out of a Dragon. It's the only problem I'm seeing in these games.
Yeah. And we can only see that the map control really matters, right? The ability for Peach Fish to move in and to carry their or escort their carry into the fight safely is a really big challenge, right? So they really have to just guess, and you can only just see that now that Nico is really easily getting split away and apart from his team as a result of the lack of vision. So he doesn't know where to position himself like proactively, and then they also managed to get caught overextending, and that is just going to result in a death fight. So although this Jinx is now closing out on the third item, looking towards his fourth, dealing a lot of damage, he's not able to auto-attack anyone without risking his death, right? So the overall playability and the playing around range is looking to be like no longer an option for Peach Fish's side because of the map control that Lånehajarna has. Every single slimmer of vision that Peach Fish are looking to gain, Lånehajarna is looking to remove, right? So the map being here completely dark from Peach Fish, the Xerath ult here just looking to chip away on the health bar, trying to save another couple seconds before their base is inevitably cracked open. So this Xerath doing everything he can to gain the leads before the fight that they all know is coming. That is going to be hit onto the Shins on the hook. The damage is going to be crazy. His half his ace bar is already gone. The Xerath poking back onto this Nautilus, also being 50% HP, but the main carry here, and also as we saw that most of Peach's gold was going onto this Shins at the early game. So having this guy out of the fight is going to be a real strong point of Peach's team now, removed from the defenses, and that is going to make it easier for Lånehajarna to move into towards the siege, but he's now back with full HP, and that is going to mean that he might be able to hold another wave. But this Azir auto attacks is doing and showing the damage that he deals already. 2 auto attacks is going to be 1/3 of not seeing his health bar, and overall the overall damage output from Lånehajarna here is just absolutely crazy, right? So a single misstep here from Peach's side is going to mean a possible death, and then that might also result in a possible just insta loss, right? This jungler...
All the gold being funneled into the GP and the Azir, it's just all the damage coming out. And then the gold onto Xin Zhao, it's hard to deal with.
Yeah, and there's nothing really you can do, right? As you see there, the enemy jungler is 2 levels ahead on the Peach Fish top laner here, just completely ignoring this Malphite, knowing that if he uses his ult on this Jax, this Azir and GP is going to be free to move up and damage and kill everyone on Peach Fish's side. So he's just going to siege right up in his face, knowing that this guy can not do absolutely nothing about it. Getting stunned down, he's just going to take the inhibitor and get away. Like a robbery in broad daylight, right? And that is going to be a triple inhib towards Lånehajarna's side. And as we all know, that a triple inhib is basically the same thing as a checkmate in League of Legends. That we have to survive this, you are going to be looking towards a big capitalization on a really big mistake, or a really big mistake from the enemy team. So for Peach Fish to get back into this game, they are really going to Lånehajarna are going to really have to misplay. For that time.
I think that only win con is just getting an insane Malphite ult into like 2 carries, but it's so hard when they have 3 damage carries on their team.
Yeah, and the only thing that Lånehajarna has to do is to realize the same, right? As long as they don't group up and stand on top of each other, that is never going to happen as well, right? So as long as they can keep their distance and not get caught by the Malphite ult at the same time, this game is looking really, really difficult for Peachfish to turn. So as you see, not sitting here placing a control ward in the bush, just fishing, praying and hoping that one member of the Lånehajarna side will just walk in and maybe give a bit more time for Peachfish to stay alive. But as we know, that Lånehajarna is just looking to take this Drake, is maybe looking to get the next Nash just to secure the siege, and after that, when that time approaches, this game is going to be for sure closed up. So it is only a matter of time, right?
Now the Azeras make it even harder with the Seeker's arm guard by. It's just, even if you get on him, he's just gonna hourglass.
Yeah. Indeed. The hourglass being really obnoxious here, and it's like he realizes that if he dies, that's the only way that the Peachfish can really turn a fight here, right? So the only way he can prevent this from happening is getting that hourglass stasis and stalling it even more. That is going to be hook landing on the down, that might just be the question guard, knocking everyone out, but that is the flash from Tunnen, getting the double stun onto Andrew Lilia, and the Xin Sao getting hooked, knocked up, and the Lilia is gone. Xin Sao is gone, that is a flash,
and the
shuffle from the Azir Elio, finishing. Seraph is gone, that is a hook on the Nico. Nico is now gone, and the last member from Peachfish's side standing strong in the top lane, but that is not going to matter. Saya is finishing it off, and that is Malphite gone as well. It is a clean ace.
They just have too much damage.
It is absolutely insane. This last fight was completely unplayable for Peach's side. The raw damage output from Lånehajarna is just too much to deal with, and that is going to be the resulting in the nexus of Peachfish exploding, right? So that is overall a really I wouldn't say clean game, but I would say a deserved win from Lånehajarna's side. Although the skirmishes from both teams in the early and mid game were a bit sloppy and a bit like Fiesta-ish. Seeing that the Lånehajarna did win most of the skirmishes and get away with the leads, that does only mean one thing, that they deserved to win this game, right? So
wait, hold on, put on the music. This goes hard. Wait, hold on, the chorus on this one goes so insane though.
This is Sux Addiction, available on SoundCloud. Recommended listening. Okay. I don't know. I don't think we will get interviews today. I think everybody is giga tilted on Peachfish. So
that is fair. I don't think I think only interviewing the winners is the only sportsmanlike thing to do, getting to talk about their celebration and their feeling after the game. But rubbing anything in on the losing side of the game, there's no point in doing that, right? So we can only this time appreciate the game qualities that have the turn of events from game 1 to game 2, and then the third turnover to game 3, with Lånehajarna taking the series away with the 2-1. So yeah, that is fair, right? I think Lånehajarna here, a big crucial part of their win, I think, was the 6 grubs. I think not paying attention to the objective timers, being a bit slower on the move than Nautilus, I think was paid a big attention, or paid a big part into the game, because getting those 6 grubs, as we talked about, was really obnoxious for Peachfish to deal with. Towers falling left, right, and center. This Malphite not being able to defend against this GP moving around the map, trying to get and force fights and extend leads for Peachfish in that direction. But since not all of the roams were successful, this Gangplank made a consistent and safer choice to just stay in his lane, farm, and get the plates, and that also resulted in the first turret going down and into the pockets of the Gangplank, right? So the 6 scrubs and the overall just gold advantage that Lånehajarna managed to stack up throughout the game was a really big part of their road to winning, right? So I think overall just well played by Lånehajarna, but I also think that this was not a decided game from draft. This was really just decisions and overall just a game that both teams got to win, right? So you can only praise Lånehajarna and say GG and well played, right?
Who do you think was the MVP of Lånehajarna's team this game? In my opinion, the GP put in a good effort, and also the Azir.
I think personally from like the gameplay, I think it was the from the team fights, all the shuffles. He made a lot of good shuffles that game.
Some game-winning shuffles mid-game, at least in the team fights. That saved the team kinda.
Yeah.
I have to give my vote to the Asir that game. He played insane.
I would have to agree. The damage output and the overall role that he played in Lånehajarna's team and Road to Success was like really crucial, right? With the flash ults and being the one only the single starting factor to closing the range gap, as we talked about, was going to be the difference between winning or losing for Peach's style. Being that guy that closed that gap and made it possible for his own team to deal damage and reach Peach's members was a really clutch factor and a really clutch overall just factor for them to win the game, right?
Not wrong.
And I think my MVP also goes to Elio.
Then I think we will cut the stream there, guys. Remember to go to our Spotify, check it out. A lot of bangers there. I mean SoundCloud, sorry. Okay, leaked. I'm working on a deal with Spotify. Leaked. Yeah. Okay.
But that's not something we're going to look into. Look, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this series with us. It was an honor to cast this game for you guys. It was a banger series, best of 3, going both ways. We had that stomp from both sides. Overall, a fiesta games, a lot of fighting, a lot of mechanical prowess.
Really well played to Lånehajarna at the end. That pulled it through a hard-fought victory. And I hope we will see this matchup again later.
So overall, thank you guys so much for watching, and keep safe, keep each other safe, stay safe where you are, and overall just have cancer on the rift. And that is all.
Okay, we need to cut.
Goodbye.
Remember,
Good night.
Cut the tape.
Okay,
yeah.
bye-bye.
It's time to break free from the chains of addiction. Can't you see? Let it be fun, but it's taking it slow. It's time to find balance to regain control. It's time to balance to regain control. His friends reach out their warriors gear. Socks battles deep when they're on prepare. Smokes him up with a casual just one time he knows he's not at his best. Just breaks the glow, social life fades. As Lee consumes him, innocent himself inflicts us spikes. But he's too blind to see the flickering light. Oh sucks, it's time to break free from the chains of addiction. Can't you see? Waiting to be fun, but it's taking slow. To regain control. It's raising our knowledge to regain control. In the heat of battle where warriors clash, there's a player named Kino leading the rush. Games with no remorse. In the jungle chaos he's off course. Worse than socks is straight please jungle's life. Kino's moves, they're a blade slicing life. But amidst the chaos there's one who stands tall. Caught among the carry, never to fall. Kino's in hard in the fires of hell. A causeless light, it breaks the spell. In the middle of chaos, the darkness reigns. Karma's strength it never wanes. Through the twisted jungle, Kino roams. In the realm of League, where friendships were sown, Nico once reigned, a king on his throne. But now he faces a foe he cannot fight. Terminal stage 4, stealing his light. Through the rift's chaos he bravely soared, now battling shadows behind the closed door. Oh Nico, your legacy will stay in the hearts of gamers. You'll never sway. Through laughter and tears, memories ignite. You'll never be forgotten in the league's bright light. From AP field goal plays to epic Baron steals, Nico's prowess, it's what appeals. But as the battles rage within his own soul, he faces a fate beyond control. In the world of League, he'll always be a legend, a hero for all to see. Oh Nico, your legacy will stay in the hearts of gamers. You'll never sway. Through laughter and tears, memories ignite. You'll never... He steps on the stage with fire in his eyes, shifted to life on the ADC roll, a legend to behold. He's got the skills, the stories to be told. His twist on his nasty jumping in the fight. Enemies flee, they can't keep up with his might. He takes no prisoners, he plays to win, carrying his team through thick and thin. Insane on the rift, he's the one to see. Shipwrecks, the legend setting players free. With SF by his side, victory will be won. The epic rock star in the league is number one.
Back with the weak mouth fight, rocking the top lane. When the game's going bad, he's the one to bring the pain. Higher elo than Sark, he's got skills that can't be beat. Saving his team from defeat, watch him take a seat. He's got insane gameplay, blessing everyone with his style. Dropping notes like bombs, making the enemies reclaw. Rock solid defense, nobody can break through. Burst the MVP, there's nothing he can't do. Bird with the weed mouth fight, taking over the game. Higher hello the sock, he's got fortune and fame. Rock solid plays, leaving his enemies in awe. Burst the king of the rift, breaking every law.
In the world of League, where legends rise, a Vulcan faced a challenge, no surprise. Boosted allegations, they hung in the air. But how Vulcan spirit refused to despair. Through the trials and the tribulations, our Vulcan stood tall, no reservations. With determination burning bright, they fought through the darkness towards the light. Oh, Vulcans, you conquered the storm, rising above, your spirit transformed. doubters, they faced the hate, but of Vulcan's resolve it wouldn't abate. With each defeat they found strength anew, learning and growing their dreams in view. Through the struggles and the strife, of Vulcan found their path in life, with perseverance as their guide. They conquered the odds with nothing to hide. Oh, Vulcan true conquered the storm, rising above your spirit transformed. Boosted allegations, they're now in the past. A Vulcan's triumph, it's destined to last. No longer bound by the weight of doubt, a Vulcan's victory, it's what it's about. They've proven themselves against all.
Listen up, it's time to set the record straight. Dreamy's gonna bring the heat, ain't no time to wait. A Vulcan thought they could escape, but they're in for a shock. No contract in hand, Dreamy's gonna unlock. Nickel carried the weight, that's the truth, no lies. While a Vulcan just stumbled, caught up in their own ties. Dreamy's the real deal, the king of the rift. In the courtroom showdown, he's gonna uplift. Dreamy's gonna win, it's just a matter of time. The Vulcan's gonna pay up for every single time. No contract, no claim, it's all in the air. Dreamy's the champ, he's gonna declare. A Vulcan, you thought you could slip away clean, but Dreamy's got the proof, he's coming out mean. No shady deals, no underhand plays. Dreamy's gonna win, it's just the way. Nickel carried the team, that's the hard truth. While a Vulcan just tagged along, living in the sleuth. Dreamy's the master, he's got the skills. In the courtroom battle, he'll pay the bills. Dreamy's gonna win, it's just a matter of time. The Vulcan's gonna pay up for every single time. No contract, no claim, it's all in the air. Dreamy's the champ, he's gonna declare. So let the gavel fall, let justice prevail. Dreamy's gonna win with a So let the gavel fall, let justice prevail. Dreamy's gonna win. Let go. In the depths of the jungle, where beasts are free, stands a master of the hearts, with a legendary spree. Lost the jungle king, his prowess untamed. It is no name, we trust, it is what's winning. Without his jungle control, we call it fall. In love so made and is strong, for love is the essence of the heart of our flame. In his presence, victory is paved the way. Love, the jungle
this air, where hope is lost in the cold dead air. No glory here, just endless strife. In the heart of it, away from pretense, where even the bravest stand our hands. No man's dead, where dreams go to fail, restless. Don't you don't know it's over, our victory will never end. Equal mechanical god, brings a fury and might. His guitar solo moves a symphony, captivating the night. Love the tempo god, drums with thunderous force. He splits a go through the forest, unleashing their source. Morgan the warrior emerges from the injured mist, his vocal soul with power. A battle cry on his lips, a Vulcan the behemoth, baselines rumble the earth. His notes resonate, giving the songs their worth. In the realm of folk battle, we gather and unite, our hearts pounding to the rhythm under the sonic sky. We raise our fists and scream as the music takes control. Together we march, indeed epic tales of old. So sits alone in the dim lit room, his league on his screen is a panting doom. His eyes are tired, his mind a haze as he queues up again, lost in crazy hours slip by. Under noise and fast, the soft chases victory's dawn. He's into the rush, the thrill of the game, but deep down inside he knows it's not the same. Oh sucks, it's time to break free from the chains of addiction. Can't you see? Let it be fun, but it's taking its toll. It's time to find balance to regain control. It's time to balance to regain control. His friends reach out their warriors, scared. Socks battles deep when they're unprepared. He shrugs them off with a casual jest. When it's on, he knows he's not at his best. Just makes the glory social life fades as Lee consumes it. It's taking himself in exos and spikes, but he's too blind to see the victory.